What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Just had to turn my microphone on there. Hope everyone is ready for some late night and/or early morning 40k, depending on where you are in the world. It is Trevi here with a coffee-fueled commentary of T5S2 Pod 20 finals between Drakk in the red, playing Necrons, versus Harle in the blue, also known as the Emperor, playing White Scars. This is a super cool matchup, and I'm so excited that we get to see this one. Two armies that, you don't see very often on the finals tables, and they're going to be duking it out. White Scars obviously still up pretty strong, but I think have fallen by the wayside a little bit in the more recent games. Necrons still trucking along with their new codex. But, yeah, it's exciting to see White Scars back on the final table. I think a lot of people have moved over to Dark Angels and some of the other new hotness, but White Scars definitely still bring a lot of really heavy damage with them and can really, put the fear of the Emperor into a lot of the top-tier armies in the game. I want to thank everybody in the chat for joining. Appreciate everybody coming in to watch this one. I know for some people it's going to be an awkward time, but I'm psyched to stream this game. I'm really excited that we got this matchup on the stream. Vought saying Drakk is very good. Well, yeah, I mean, clearly he's in the finals, so nobody gets here by accident.
Eat bolt gun!
We are going over the list right now. One sec, let me bring them up. Players are just going through their deployment as we speak. So over here on Drakk's side of the table playing Necrons, he is a custom dynasty, bringing Relentlessly Expansionist as well as Eternal Conquerors. So if I remember correctly, that is everything's OBSEC and everything moves to 6 inches before the game starts. Really super good combination of traits, especially with a invulnerable heavy Necron list, just like the one that we're seeing right here. He's going to be bringing a patrol detachment led by an Overlord with the Orb of Eternity, 10 Necron Warriors to fill out the troops allotment, 2 units of Scarabs, 9 Scarabs each. Really tough models to kill those Scarabs. They do, reanimate occasionally, but realistically, it's just a whole boatload of wounds, all of which can have objectives secured, all of which has fly and a high movement. They can get everywhere your opponent doesn't want them to. Following that up is a Vanguard detachment from the same dynasty, led by a Technomancer with the Veil of Darkness, as well as the Catan Shard of the Nightbringer. 2 units of 2 Crypto Thralls, 2 units of 10 Lich Guard. So we're bringing in these big, heavy, and vulnerable saves here now to keep those models alive as long as possible on the central objectives, as well as 2 units of 5 Canoptic Wraiths. So really skewing as hard as we can into invulnerable saves is this Necron list. Between not only the Nightbringer, who is not only just a ridiculously powerful combatant by himself, but also extremely difficult to kill, and then the Lich Guard with a whole boatload of relatively difficult to kill models with a pretty decent invulnerable save. Yeah, chat, Lich Guard are a pain in cover, I can imagine, yeah, for sure. Get them down to a 2+ armor save, in addition to their invulnerable save. Toughness 5, 2 wounds apiece.
Can you go through units while charging?
Plus the reanimation. Yep. And then you also have that Overlord with the Resurrection Orb to follow them up to bring those guys back as well. On Harle's list here,
Seems so.
bringing White Scars. Pretty standard White Scars list, I think. Starting with a battalion detachment. It does have Corsaro Khan in it, who's interesting to see. You don't see him on the table too often. He's a little bit awkward to use for a lot of White Scars players. He does give you a +1 to wound and an aura, which is awesome. However, the weird downside is that you do have to charge to get the +1 to wound, and also he himself is not particularly fast. He's just an infantry model, and sometimes he gets left behind by the rest of the list. So it's a little bit more difficult to get that +1 to wound applied to your models than I think a lot of people assume. But clearly it's been working out for Harle in this one. Also bringing a Primaris Chaplain, Master of Sanctity, bringing Wise Orator, and The other warlord trait on that guy is he has the Vox Spiritum to increase the range of his auras, as well as Rites of War. So that Rites of War aura is going to be increased to 9 inches thanks to the Vox Spiritum, and make all of the core units in this this White Scars army, which is basically all of them, objective secured or count as an additional model. So we're really fighting over the objective secured account here, which is going to be an interesting play. But that's really effective on those Vanguard veterans to keep them in the fight as long as possible. They also 4+ invulnerable save, so it's sort of the theme of this game, but a 2+ armor save on top of that, and hit pretty reliably hard in melee. So getting those guys on in with objective security is very good. Also, the Eradicators will get hit by it, but the Vanguard veterans that are in this list will get hit by it. We're following that up with 3 units of Assault Intercessors, 2 with the Power Fists, 1 with just the Chainsword on the Sergeant. The 2 units of 5 Blade Guard veterans I just mentioned, as well as the Primaris Apothecary, Chief Apothecary with Selfless Healer, to revive those guys and give them a 6+ damage ignore roll. 2 units of Vanguard veterans with Lightning Claws. These are like my favorite unit in White Scars. Just the amount of immense damage that they can put out is sort of crazy.
So I placed them like that, so you cannot charge them.
Are there whip coils on the Wraiths? Let me double check the.
Shoot at them with your Gauss.
Let me double check the.
Gauss Reapers.
They are vicious claws on the Wraiths. No whip coils on these ones. Viscous claws. So yeah, 2 units of 5 Vanguard veterans with the Lightning Claws. The goal for them often is just to wait until round 3 when Assault Doctrine can be active, unless you're spending the CP to put them into Assault Doctrine early. They just want to hang out as long as possible and then come in for sort of a killing blow on your opponent's army in the late game when essentially your entire army doubles damage. They have so many attacks. They're so reliable. Hitting on 3s, usually with a reroll, in addition to 5 attacks apiece, wounding on with full rerolls to wound for 2 flat damage. It's just a brutal amount of damage to come out of this this unit. Then we also have an Inceptor squad with 5 Plasma Exterminator Inceptors, mostly to make use of the White Scar's ability to advance and fire their assault weapons without penalty. So those guys can be a very dangerous unit that can pick off a heavy vehicle or a heavy target from your opponent early and have a relatively extreme threat range while they're doing it. And we also have 2 units of Eradicators, both with multi-meltas, I think, which is interesting. I do like the multi-melta pick on them. It is just strictly an upgrade over the Melta Rifle.
So we don't get confused here.
Because it does double your shots. You usually get -1 to hit because you're going to be moving and shooting with a heavy weapon, unlike the standard Melta Rifles, but getting an additional 2 shots more than makes up for that. Last but not least, we have an Impulsor to put some of those these units in. It looks like 1 unit of Blade Guard veteran are hiding in there, and probably Corsaro Khan, if I had to imagine. John F. the Chaplain is the Warlord, so you get 1 Warlord trait from being the Warlord, and then you can give him an additional Warlord trait with the Stratagem. Yeah, so Chet, the models for the Wraiths are actually Lictors. Drakk was telling me before the game that he's had a lot of trouble with the normal Wraith models, and actually this is Death Leaper actually, and between them having really awkward collider in them, and also I think just being asset heavy and slowing his game down, he elected to, or he asked if he could just use a standard Death Leaper model for it, which is it looks like about the same dimensions and it looks very similar sort of in its silhouette. So that's what he's doing.
Partial discharge down here. And it's you.
Okay, then. I also have intercessors left. Yeah, I should be back here.
John Math, yeah, that's a good point actually. I think the the White Scars strat may require it to be a White Scars Warlord trait. Let me double check real quick, and then I'll check in with the players.
Don't have deploy scramble. What do you have to do? Oh, yeah, okay, exactly the same. I know. Doesn't matter. You can start place your next unit if you want to, because I'm just going to put these in unit coherency. Okay. They have 3 lives?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. So these are all your Wraith units here.
Yep. I only got my Garrett.
Okay. Then these ones over here. Yeah, really? Just a second, because then I will give Wise Orator to the Librarian. I'm sorry if that's the case. Let me just look it up for a second.
Yeah, but
Tempered
no.
by Wisdom.
So he can't have.
Yeah. I cannot have Rights of War on him, so then I will take it on my Librarian, if it's okay.
And so you're paying 1 because he doesn't have a trait, right?
Yeah.
The librarian. So you got 1.
Yeah, the end cost would be the same, right? Because you wouldn't
Yeah,
use
yeah.
Tempered by Wisdom. You would use Hero of the Chapter instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So only a 6-inch Rights of War.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh man, that's...
It happens.
Yeah, but it's always so, I don't know what's the English word for it. Embarrassing. It's very embarrassing.
Yeah, no worries.
No, I hate you now.
Tell it like it really is. Brutal.
We're mortal enemies. And
Forever now.
unless I win, then we're best friends.
Okay, do I have to play something?
I think so.
All right, good luck,
I
guys.
placed the Vanguard Veterans. Then you placed... I think you
All
have
right,
your turn
we
now.
got that worked out, chat.
I'll just play some scarabs.
I just went through the wording.
So you got
The Chapter Command Warlord
take
wordings are a little awkward. You give them,
Yeah.
you can give them a Chapter
So
Command
also
Warlord
the
trait
unchargeable
instead of
aura.
a different Warlord trait.
Yes.
I guess there could be an argument to be made that you could you could trade your
Bit more back.
Chapter
So he's in the unchargeable,
Warlord trait for the Chapter Command Warlord
position.
trait, but that doesn't appear to
Yep.
be the
I think
intention
so.
to me.
Maybe if you could put someone here. I don't know if it's possible to put one here. Yeah, maybe it is. So I'll just double check that. Okay, then I have to put him back up here. Good.
No,
When you
Jenna,
place your last
don't worry
scarab
about
unit,
calling
then
that stuff out.
I think I'll
100%.
start just placing the
100%
last
call out
ones.
that stuff as soon as you notice it. We want to play, as up and up a game as we can here. That's kind of what we're here for.
You're German, right?
It is
Yeah, I'm German.
fortunate that we we have unlocked pre-games for T5 or the Tactical Tortoise events.
That's where the
So you can just change those from game to game. So it's not really any harm done. And the players are in good sports about it.
It's called the Reinheitsgebot. That makes our beer so special.
So I'll play some Scarabs. Not there because they're useless. Pretty much. So we'll just set that down here. Oh. Guten Morgen, mein Herren. Wie geht's?
Gut und selbst?
Sehr gut. Dankeschön.
Bitte, bitte.
Schnellzug.
Bitte?
Ja, sehr gut.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
so
we can start, I think.
yes, so the roll-off.
Yeah.
5.
3.
Yes, I'd like to go first. So
No problem.
we'll flip this over to me, and good luck to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Necrons with the first
Trevi,
turn.
because I think he's moving a lot, can I go AFK for 3 minutes and you could just watch your part?
Sure.
Thanks.
So these are the pre-game moves.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do my regular move.
You can go ahead and just move an extra couple of inches while your opponent's not here to check.
Are you joking or?
It was a joke, yeah.
Yeah. Just making sure. I always try to cheat so you won't notice.
yeah. Try to be a little bit more under the table with it, I understand.
He won't be able to. Are these unstable? No.
This is going to be a lot of forward pressure that the Necrons are going to be able to put on this White Scarves army. Obviously, White Scarves can deal with that relatively well, but they do have to... If they are forced to engage before Assault Doctrine's active for them, that can be a little bit awkward since all of their weapons are, for the most part, going to be just 1 damage, or maybe 2 in the case of the Blade Guard veterans. But, man, is this going to be, a lot of board presence that these Necrons are going to be able to achieve. So it'll be interesting to see how far forward these Necrons
that's my
elect
pre-game moves.
To set the line of engagement with their advances. There's definitely something to be said for limiting the amount of surface area you give up behind these walls, but also if you, I mean, these are fast models that we're talking about here. Mostly move 12.
So,
I'm back.
yes, I just made my pre-game moves, and I'm going to start my real turn. So I'm going to advance my Scarab for 3 inches, so 14 inches.
+1 through.
Chad, I think this is a pretty global
Plus 1
stream.
for
I
turn
think
1.
we got people from all over.
Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, that's your protocol. Where are your protocols?
Turn 1, it will be +1 move. I don't really have to tell you the other, but they ain't secret. So the second turn, I will have one X. I will have. I get to re-roll one die at my command protocols. At my reanimation protocols. Third turn, it will be +1 strength. Fourth turn, it will be +1 to hit when charged. And fifth turn, I have no clue because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. I thought you just have to. I don't know how it's done in Tabletop Simulator, but I think in real life you have to place the cards down or something like that.
Yeah, but I just told you instead. So
yeah, thank you.
Advancing the red Lich Guard Squad. That's 8 inches. And that's not enough, so I'm re-rolling the advance charge to 4. So 11 inches. It's 9, and then we got 2 inches to.
It's +1 through the Overlord, yeah.
Yeah, so 7 inches +4.
Okay. That's
Plus
nice.
+1 turn 1 +1 for the Overlord.
Yeah.
So it looks like we are going to be taking cover behind these walls. Not pushing too far forward to take hits from those plasma inceptors if we don't need to. But that's going to give the Necrons a lot of counter punch ability to anything that tries to engage the center of the table. Really, one of the huge benefits of going first in 9th edition. You just get to set the line of battle on your opponent's half of the table, and you get to hit them if they try to go onto your objectives pretty effectively. Yeah, definitely. I think the terrain favors the Necrons for sure. Any list that's fast enough to get to these central walls on turn 1 to use them defensively against charges is going to be pretty good. And the Necrons really want to sort of play the 300 game of stemming the incoming tide of Space Marines for as long as possible. It'll be interesting to see if we see that Rites of War aura come into play, because the Space Marines could potentially nab these objectives away without really giving too much out.
Advancing the Nightwing area.
Because they can just dump a couple Assault Intercessors on those objectives and take them away. I should touch on the secondary objectives, I guess. For Necrons, we have Vital Ground. I think an interesting one.
So you should be standing like... What did you roll? A 4?
That's the mission-specific secondary. It requires you to hold central... or objectives, essentially objectives outside of your deployment zone at the start of your turn. So you need to hold them for a full battle round. It's kind of what this Necron list is trying to do anyway, so it's not that surprising, but that is what we're trying to do. We also have Domination, which is to hold the majority of the objectives on the table at the end of your turn for 3 points, which we are definitely doing. And while we stand, we fight, which is certainly going to be, looks to me like the characters. The Catan Shroud, Catan Shard, the Overlord, and the Cryptek.
I forgot my command thing.
Over on the White Scar side, we have Domination as well as also Vital Ground. I think really interesting. Both of these lists trying to be very sort of resilient lists that can sit on the table for a long time. So it makes a lot of sense, but it's really going to be a question of who's better at it. And then While We Stand, We Fight as well. So it's actually the same. That While We Stand, We Fight, I think, just going to be on some of these characters.
No weird heroic interventions, right?
No.
And maybe the Impulsor.
This got the top one.
Oh. Ah, shit. Okay, then you can charge them. Yeah, okay.
Actually need to string them along a little.
Looks like the Wraiths are going to be the ones to make the breakout move here. And try to make contact with the opponent's line, with the Space Marine lines, and keep them locked into their deployment zone. Aggressive play, but that's to be expected from this Necron army. And we'll see how quickly the Space Marines can deal with the with these multi-wound, invulnerable, save protected models. Because if they can't do it quickly, they're going to be just shut out of this this side of the table entirely, which would be brutal, given that the majority of the Space Marine deployment is in this top right corner, or the top left corner, excuse me. Vought, what are the better AdMech lists looking like since the meta is shifting and where disintegrators and chickens have too low AP?
Advancing the orange cryptofrels.
Right now, the disintegrators, I mean, they've always had a little bit of trouble with AP,
over here,
but a lot of times you can't. You just kind of got to deal with it with indirect fire. You take what you can get, because usually just the ability to have indirect fire is a lot of times better than not having it.
And we're veiling.
I think a lot of people have been moving to taking las cannon chickens over the autocannon variety, in which case the AP doesn't really matter. But for the most part, you're going to be hitting, especially with indirect fire, you kind of want that specifically against Harlequins. And the AP doesn't matter against Harlequins. So, generally speaking, I think both of those units are doing just fine. But a lot of lists have a combination of the Ferromite cannons with the Belarus energy cannons, and that's just followed up by typically it's Call and like 20 Cerberus Raiders.
It's actually yeah. Thank you.
Problem. Sorry, just need the right base for him. Ah, that one. Come on, go back. Ah, that's alright.
Bunching up. There. Here we go. Yes, so that should be my movement. No psyching.
Can you deny me a psychic power?
I can't.
I can't? You can't? Okay, good.
So,
Okay.
The Wraiths are gonna short your assault incessors.
Okay. No Overwatch. Wow.
That's 3, that's not enough, and we're rolling. That's 11. Want to do that. So he'll be 1.1, 1.5 away.
Yeah, Vought 2 damage definitely is, I think, slowly going to be pushed out.
So we maybe can use.
We're already sort of seeing that a little bit.
Won't be able to.
With
doesn't matter.
Dreadnoughts seeing a little bit more.
Maybe
play.
over here you could. No.
But Death Guard will certainly have the same effect.
We should be fine anyway.
But again, that's not really the goal to kill.
Well, yes.
Of those units to kill vehicles, like they're there to kill kind of annoying obsec models and
the last one,
threaten units that are hiding at a line of
or
sight.
was it 11?
So I don't. We'll see how
So
what Death Guard builds tend to be, because if you're
the
bringing
yellow
nerdlings,
one's
like you
got
do
a
have a really
6-inch.
good target for those Belarus energy cannons. But if it's nothing but Plague Marines and Plague
Rolled it.
Marines, I mean, those things aren't going to do anything regardless of their damage.
And they make it.
Okay. Bye-bye, Assault Intercessors.
Bye-bye, Assault Intercessors. Hello, Wraiths.
Does anyone look at taking Visage of Death on Blood Angels on a Rites of War character? I think it's an interesting pick. If you already have OBSEC yourself,
and
typically
I'll
need to
activate
remove OBSEC from your opponent.
this squad first.
It's probably worth playing, but I think Blood Angels tend to want to build their characters
should be
just to
based.
kill all of your stuff on
This
the
should
objective
just
rather
be
than taking it away from
tight
you.
as they can.
Yep.
So
But
25
we'll see.
attacks.
I mean, it seems like the Blood Angels lists in the meta are
Very-
still, I think, pretty untested right now.
Hitting
So
a
it may
force.
be a combo that ends up being really powerful.
Wounding on freeze.
Minus.
2. So,
And how much damage?
2 each.
So then 4 are dead.
For that. So I get to pile and consolidate.
Mhm.
Need to move to towards the closest, right?
Yeah. And I think that is the Impulsor.
That's in the impulsor. Yes. So he'll move 3 inches over here. I'll just do the both if it's fine with you.
Yeah, no problem.
So these will be in combat.
Yeah, no problem.
So engaging the Eradicators
Just do the
here.
6-inch move if you want to.
Yeah, just double
It'd be
checking.
obnoxious to not get
Yeah,
those
yeah.
shots off.
So
Although,
it's
again, this isn't a list skewing invulnerable
closest
saves, so
one.
the Eradicators aren't
Yeah.
necessarily going to be that deal that much damage to it.
4.3. So these are not in combat,
Mhm.
but you can fall back and shoot. So
Yeah. You're maybe just giving me some extra attacks here.
yes, and you'll hit me back.
Okay. Then I'll start with the Assault Intercessor Sergeant over here. He's
Yes.
got 4 mighty attacks, hitting one of them, and then wounding you on 3s. Wounding you.
And a 3 up. I take 1 wound.
Isn't it a 4 up now?
Do you have an AP?
Yeah,
you
it's a fist. It's a
never
fist.
mind. It's fist.
Then it's 2 damage.
2 damage. Yes.
Okay,
never
then
mind.
I'll take the Eradicators next. It's 10 attacks.
Yep.
Only once. Wounding you on 5s, I suppose. Yeah. One wound only.
And a 3 up.
Okay, then the Impulsor will do his job.
Yeah,
Four
John, that
attacks.
definitely sounds like an interesting build
On
to
6s?
counter these like
No.
super hyper tanky lists.
Okay, then morale for my Lone Intercessor Sergeant.
If that's
He's dying.
something that you're having a lot of trouble with, I definitely
That's
think
good
it's
for
worth
me.
trying.
I think we. No. You.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
like that.
then we go to my turn.
Yes.
I'll take
I
I'll
give
take
my
that as P.
3 domination. Yep. You normally get the AP automatically when I pass the turn.
Okay, but yeah, no. Okay. There it is. I searched for that one. Okay, then I'll take +1 to hit on the Inceptors.
Yep.
Comes off, and then I take reroll to hit in close combat. Comes
Yep.
off also. So then I think, let me see. I won't get no zone over here, but I will take. I spent 2 CP on the Blade Guard over here to give them the Doctrine, Combat
Yep.
Doctrine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's see. Oh, it gave me a lot to do here.
All right, we'll see how well these White Scars can dig their way out of this mess. Certainly seems like the combination of 3 damage Blade Guard attacks and Null Zone, if it goes off, it is a tough power to cast. I think it's a 7 at the, right now.
I'll go get some coffee while you move.
Between those two things, I think you certainly
Okay, thank you.
have the power to push through these blocking models, but you do lose a lot of momentum, obviously.
So, yeah, which one do I start with? Okay, see. Nope. Start with.
John, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Okay, Vanguard Veterans advancing. For 1, that's 14. Plus +1 through blame.
I also was playing around with some additional soundboard elements for the stream, so you can get them on the sound alert icon on if you hover over the stream. But there's some that you can get with channel points and some that you can get by cheering. But I added some fun ones, and I'll keep looking through I'll keep adding to the library as I go. One of the things I like, especially about Twitch, is like all of the cool little, fun plugins that they have like that. But we got mostly Dawn of War soundboard, which I think is very thematically appropriate for this 40k stream. VOD2877 have 30 priests and boats to accompany them for AdMech. I wonder if I should just lean into the guns and screens.
And my Blade Guard are going to advance.
What?
Blade Guards are going to advance.
Generally, the
Yay.
guns
5 + 1,
are
so
more
that's
effective
13.
right now. The priests are very dicey and very expensive, and I don't see them doing all that much currently. I think the lists that are very reliable focus on the cavalry and the ranged attacks.
Do I fit through here?
Although it is easy to
I don't think so.
commit with AdMech into ranged attacks and then just like not have enough stuff to sit on the objectives. Like that can just straight up happen sometimes, but kind of have to be cognizant and play test your lists a lot. And be aggressive with those tanks. A lot of AdMech players like to baby them for as long as possible, and unfortunately you just can't do that in 2020 because the scenario moves too quickly.
Okay, then the Impulsor will drive back.
So, like, just ramming a Ferromite cannon Scorpius up the
2.4
table
here.
to sit
Shifting
on an
for 2
objective that you
inches.
need is
So
always
that's
an option you
4.4.
should consider.
And then going 6.7, 11.1. I think that's okay. 2.8. Okay, let's see. Which one do I need where? You don't stay close to you. Nice shot. Tesla. Then they will
Yeah,
fall
Chad,
back.
I can turn the players down if they're a little bit too loud. I was mixing them a little
And for
bit.
1 CP, I'll let them shoot.
Yes.
But I'll drop them down if that sounds better.
Okay, then these Inceptors over here will come out of their car. Let's see, you have your nasty guy over here. That's nasty.
He's not nasty. He's pearly.
He's over nasty. So you can jump over here, but you can jump to the side. 8 inches, and then charge me here. Savage should really avoid that by all costs. So.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe it looks like the channel point ones aren't working.
Fuck. 15 plus 3.
Oops.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know why that is.
back thing up here. So, take this one.
All right, let's test.
Yeah.
Did he put any unit in some other doctrine?
The blade guards with the
Blade
three,
guards, yeah.
they're getting
Yep.
3 damage now, yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully they do something against you.
Hey, kappa, kappa, hey, kappa, kappa, hey.
All right, that was my test of the sound alert. Let's see, can I play one on my side?
Sorry.
My end?
It's fine. It's your time.
Yeah. Can see him. Yes, he can. Then he's shooting it. Okay. Then the assault assist over here advancing, rolling on your table because it's faster. 12.
Yep.
5 inches. 7 inches. And then the rest. 10. Okay, and then the blade guards are advancing. Taking the stars again. A 1. It's not good.
I'd say it's the perfect roll. For
Can you fall back? Can you fall back and charge?
only with the Wraith.
Only with the waves. Okay. Let me see. Maybe not. Still not 2. I rerolled a 1 for 1 CP. To a 6. Nice. Veteran Sergeant always first.
Looks like the channel point ones don't work, chat.
Okay, let's see.
I just
We've
had it
got,
done this morning, so I didn't have a
maybe
chance to
over
test
here.
them out.
Which I think we'll try.
That's too bad.
This
The bits ones do work, though. I know
Move
that.
6
Because
inches. To here.
Wargaming Recon was spamming them yesterday.
And then I'll pay 2 CP, I think. Again. Yep. 2 CP to make him walk again. And also advancing. Oh, but he cannot do anything then. No, sorry. No, he stays where he are. Stays where he is. In this case, he will be advancing from the point where he is. He stood, I think he stood around there.
Yep.
No, a little bit further because he didn't need 6 inches to go through the wall.
Yep.
Just measure it back 5.7. Okay, so then I'll advance 6 inches. So that gives me 13 inches advance.
Wah, wah. That sucks.
So let me just see your Nightbringer over here. He has a range of 12, 14, 21 with that bubble. Okay, so that's here. Then I can put him around here to get the maximum out of the Wheel of Time. Yeah, okay, cool. Then the Vanguard veterans over here will I think I will I'll let them stay where they are.
So I wonder if we see...
Oh no, they advanced.
It feels like
See
it would
how
be
far they
aggressive to charge
5,
these
so that's,
Vanguard veterans onto Objective 3.
where's
I
the
think they would
plan?
just get
Yes,
cut down by
plan,
the
so
Lich Guy
that's
without
only
really doing much
17
damage.
But that is
Looks like
still
that's what we're going to see
very
anyway.
fast.
Interesting.
Okay, then let's see. Or maybe not. I'm just wasting them over here. No, they're good where they are. Okay, then the Eradicators, they stay where they are. Then Kozaru Khan and the Chaplain both will move. Chaplain, but they will just move like so. Yes. Ah, no, they advance. No, advance. 2 inches. And Kozaru Khan also is going to advance. 6 inches, 13 inches. I don't want him that far. I want him like this. Yes. Nice, perfect. Okay. Then let's see. Who will I be shooting at? Okay.
Sonic App, I didn't have a chance to look at your revised
start
robot
with-
list, but it has 11
Venus
armigers in
Oreo
it.
would also advance.
I don't know. Armigers don't have duty
For two
eternal, so
inches, that's
I'm
8.
less impressed by them. They are less exciting robots than Space Marine robots.
Oh, sorry. That's a little bit far off. This. Where's the last one? Okay. Psychic Phase. I'll cast Null Zone at first.
Oh, is it a 6 or what is it?
7.
7.
It
Yep.
comes with a 10.
Yep.
Okay, and then I cast Wheel on Time on the Blade Guard veterans.
Null zone goes off. That's a big deal.
Also comes off. Okay, then let's start with shooting. I start with the intercessors over here into your Canoptech Graves. 15 shots.
15 shots, and where's your dirt? Here. Yep.
So rerolling the ones.
Yes.
Wounding you on 5s. Like 5 wounds.
So I'll take it on this one in cover. So 3 up.
You have 1 with a wound, so he's the first.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. He's the
But
first.
it's still a 3 up because it's not -1.
Yeah, but he ain't in cover, and I got that 3
Yeah,
up save.
then it's a 3 up. Yeah.
It's a
but
4 up.
It's a 2 up for the one in cover. I wanted to tell you. After this one died, you have a 2 up because you're in cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he dead.
He not dead. You rolled a 6.
Never mind.
Okay.
Now we're dead.
Okay. Continue.
I'm rolling all
Yeah.
3 at once since it won't matter. I save them all
Okay.
and reanimation die. Doesn't get back up. He's dead.
Okay, then the Eradicators, which moved, will shoot into these. No, first the Eradicators which didn't move shoot into the Canoptech Graves. I'll start with the Multi-Melter on 3s. Rolling once. Then wounding you on 3s. Only once. You have no save against it, so yeah, he's auto dead. And then 4 heavy melter rifles,
So
hitting 2 times. Rerolling the ones. And then wounding you on 3s.
I actually need to check something, but
So then 2 more are auto dead.
so
No, not this squad, the other squad, sorry.
the other squad.
The yellow one, because I can't see
Oh
them.
yeah, those are ABRs, chat.
So 3 dead,
I
right?
think that's a
Yeah.
it's a
Okay,
transcription
double check
error
something?
in the list on the thing.
So
I wrote that they were an assault intercessor squad, but they're just
it is on your
intercessors.
time then.
yes, I think that because it's 2 attack sequences, I get to roll reanimation between them, but I'm not sure. That's the thing.
Ah, yeah, sorry. Okay, then
But
I'll just redo it. Okay?
Yep.
Then we just start with the heavy melter, with the multi-melter. Hitting 2 times. wounding 2 wounding no, none. Then the 2 heavy melter rifles, hitting once, killing 1. So 1 is dead.
Yep.
Because it's always 3 damage.
Yeah.
And then again the multi-melter.
Yep.
So now you have to do it. Your reanimation protocol.
Yeah. It's actually better for you, but.
Yeah.
So he's dead. Yep.
Okay, then I'll switch time again. Okay, I won't do that anymore because that's taking too much time. Sorry, 1 more. 1 less. I will roll it. 1 hit. Rerolled it for 1 CP. It's pretty annoying right now. Yeah, 1 dead. Okay, then I think the
Reanimated. I
Yeah.
don't.
okay, then the Primaris Apothecary will shoot his big pistol on 3 hits. Wounds minus 2, I think. Yeah.
Into
The
yellow
character
one.
drives. Yeah. In the yellow ones.
save.
Saved, okay. Then Khazar Khan will shoot his. No, he advanced. The Chaplain also advanced and Posa fell back. Okay, let me think about it. Maybe I really have to shoot him. Try to. Best. Yeah. Okay, the Eradicators over here will shoot into. Think about it. Yeah, first the Inceptors will shoot all their shots into the Lich Guard. So it's 30 shots overheated.
Yes, and one more time. Just I'll take it my time. Since they got 2 different weapons, and you die when you
Okay.
finish fire the weapon, you have to fire each pistol at a time. So if one dies from shooting his first pistol, he can shoot his second. Is this correct?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Good. Then I'll take 3 at a time. Then 3 shots hitting on 2s,
But
hitting everything. Then the next one, hitting on 2s, hitting everything. So then another 5, hitting on 2s, revolving, hitting everything. And then this one, hitting on 2s. Oh. So 1 is dead. This one, I think.
Yep. And 2 more, yeah.
It's 1, 3, 6, 5. Yeah. After this one, 2 more.
Yes.
No. Yeah, exactly.
And then 4 times 3.
4 times 3.
Yeah, 3 shots. This is the sixth one you're shooting.
Yeah, so I didn't hit 1. So this one is 1 guy. That's the dead guy. That's
3.
another guy, and now I'm doing the fourth one.
Oh yeah, you're taking 2 at a time. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Never mind.
Take another one. Sorry. Why so many ones? Okay, and the last one. Wounding on 2s. Oh, on 3s, sorry.
On 3s. Yes.
21.
I'm saving on 4s.
Oh no, shit. One is standing. One
Lich Guard survives the
So,
barrage from the
spend 1
Plasma
CP to
Inceptors.
try to
So
save
that's
an
going to be
extra.
enough to potentially reanimate a bunch of them.
So 8 dead.
Okay.
And reanimation. Just going to flip some down. 16 die. Oh yeah. 5 up, so we get another 2 back.
Okay, then in this case, I think I'll shoot these Eradicators into the Chemnoptech Graves. They moved, so they get a -1. I start with... In this case, I think I can roll them together because I see everybody. So the multi-melter. Rolling the ones. Oh, I'm hitting so bad with them. Killing one. Okay, and then the heavy melter rifles. Also hitting on 4s. OMG. And another one is dead.
Was all from them. Reanimating.
Okay, what do I have left? I don't think I don't have anything left to shoot over here. No. Then in this case, I think I can commence with charges. Do I need anything 3d6 like? Maybe these blade guns over here. Then again, if you could bring... Yeah. Stay one away from you. Block the entrance. Yes. Okay, the blade guards will charge for 3d6.
Yeah.
Into your Lich Guard and to yours. I think I will take the Scarabs just because that gives me the opportunity. Yeah, okay, I take the Scarabs. Okay. 3d6. 4, 9. That's good. So I'm placing myself like that so you can hit me with him.
Yep.
But you cannot pile in through the wall and you cannot pile in around it. And so like that, only the first Lich Guards of you will be able to fight me. Or maybe he can pile around like here, like this. Yeah, that should be possible. So a little bit more than only the first ones.
So what's your movement? You got 9, 10. Yep. Because this guy needs to go on this side, or this side needs to go around.
Yeah, no problem. The first 3 are already enough.
Yep. And you need to have 1 in range of the Scarabs, since you charge them.
Yeah, sorry. You're right. Whoop. Think like this then maybe. And he will place himself then like this. So you see it was a fault to charge us perhaps. Okay, but then again. I think that is okay like that. So 0.5, more than 0.5, so you cannot hit myth more than the first ones. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Then the Assault Intercessors will also charge the Lich Guard.
Yep.
Try their luck. I think
Don't
4
make
is
it.
not enough.
No, you need to go around your base. So you need to go like
Let me
4 over
see.
here.
I have very few charges which I can fail, so I will reroll that one. 7, that's enough. 4.3. So like this, yeah, you know the drill.
So since you charge these through the wall,
Yeah.
heavy cover, so I'll get +1 to save.
Yeah. So I will get heavy cover also if I get in base contact with it. So you only have 1 model in heavy cover till now.
But it's if you charge me and I'm within 3, right?
Yeah, the terrain's an obstacle, so it provides cover if you're within 3 inches, and there's no line from the attacking model that can see the entire base of the defending model.
And
So
it's only when you're charging, right? So you have to draw a line to me when charging, or is it while fighting too?
What? Can we pause the game maybe for a second?
Yeah, you
if we
can pause.
discuss it?
Yep.
Okay, so it's three inches aura, light cover, heavy cover, and so I get heavy cover, he gets heavy cover.
Yeah, if you're fighting through it, it will provide heavy cover essentially.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, no problem. Cool with that.
I'm not sure the assault intercessors get it because I don't believe you get heavy cover if you made a charge roll this turn.
Yeah, I think you don't get it when you charge. I think it's only defending player. I actually have it right here.
Then I'll go to the toilet for just 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Sure. Let's see.
Unless. Oh, this is the old one.
Terrain features.
Yeah, it got reworked in the errata, right? That's the awkward
When
part.
attacking Mother Maiden that is receiving the benefits of cover of a terrain feature, add 1 to blah 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 blah. Yes, so it seems like you just get heavy cover if you're within the terrain feature, but since it's an obstacle, I'm not really sure what happens.
Yeah, so obstacles provide cover if you're within 3 inches, and the line of fire
Yeah.
can't see your entire base.
Yeah.
So what's the conclusion?
Fighting through this will give you +1 armor save, I think.
Okay, cool to know. Then next up, I will charge the Veteran Sergeant up into your
I'll start.
Technomancer and your Lich Guard.
What's charging
So
what?
the assault intercessors would, or the charging models do not get the benefit of heavy cover. So only the Lich Guard and
defending,
stuff
yeah.
would get it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Then these Vanguard Veterans would like to charge your Technomancer and your Lich Guard.
Yeah, go for it.
You can
Very annoying that
heroically
the,
intervene in 3 inches. Yes.
That was a
Yes.
rule that was literally
Okay.
just
For 1 CP.
reversed in
For 1
the
CP. Okay.
in the errata, so we have to go double check which way
then
the
I'll stay
the current
outside of this.
version works.
Basing him.
They just
Don't know if
entirely
it matters,
turned it all
but
the
yeah.
way around. Thanks, G-Dub.
Okay, then these Vanguard Veterans will also charge into your Lich Guard.
Nice to see
Yep.
the heavy cover rules seeing some play though, because they are you don't often get the benefit of that.
Okay, maybe I should do it 1 by 1. Come on. Yeah, but I think no problem. Everybody would like come to this. And all happy you're doing. These blade guards into the Canoptech Graves. 7. There's my chaplain. Where is he? Okay, then my chaplain will charge this Canoptech Grave.
Go for it.
8. So like this. Thanks. Just the maximum range to be. Thanks. Then Khazar Khan will also go into that Canoptech Grave. I think
Yes.
6 inches should bring me there. Yes. Okay. Not facing him. Do we need anything else? The Eradicators charging in. They come in also. Because they can fall back and charge. Then the Primaris Liberian is going on to the Canoptech Race. 7 inches. Yes. Then the Primaris Apothecary is going to hit the Canoptech Grave. 12. That's like around here. Then we'll charge. I think nothing else is left. Okay. Then I will go first with these Blade Guard Veterans. Yeah, I think so.
Go for it.
Okay, why is this? Can we delete this thing maybe? Because it's not even
I can.
important for us. Thanks.
Thank you.
This. This. This.
I'll go into a heroic into win with my Garabs into it.
Sonic Av 7 CP for the 3-chapter list is
okay, I am.
It's pretty impressive, to be honest.
Bad move of me.
I was expecting that to start with lower, but I guess Gilliman helps out there.
It's okay, I think. Okay, let's see. This one will go over here. This one will go like this. So okay, then we'll hit them. 21 attacks.
Yep, you can roll them while I'm.
Yeah, no problem. I think you will be dead. On 3s, rerolling everything. And then don't know if I'm 6 inches inside Kozao. No, I'm not. So just winning you in 4s, but every 4 is a dead guy. So 7 dead counter attacks. So they are dead.
I'm dead.
Okay, and then I'll go 3 inches up to here. Just,
And I'd like to interrupt.
yeah, no problem. With what?
These Edge Guard are going to hit your Duderinos over here.
Yep.
So 12 attacks.
The sign doesn't have a hitbox.
Hitting on
Chat.
freeze.
I think the players were probably just.
Wounding on freeze.
I mean, it does obscure bases, like you can't
Minus
see through
3,
it, so
so 6
you
up.
just delete it. But it is hitbox.
So 1, 2. 2.5 is dead.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, then let's see. Then I have the choice now. 3 guys are going to pop here. Yeah. This. If he goes 6 inches over, he will get it. Yeah, okay. Then
I'll get one better
20.
save against him, so I have to roll him separately.
Yep. So it's 26 attacks, hitting you on 3s.
Yeah,
oh
but-
no.
no,
I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot.
You need to
Okay.
stop.
What?
5 less. This guy will be
Yeah.
hitting him, so he'll get since he got -2, he'll be saving on freeze. So we should take him separately.
No, I'm just making all my wounds and then you allocate it to your models.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it matters.
It doesn't make any difference.
Yes, he gets a 3-up, these gets 4-ups, so it really does matter.
Yeah, but you will allocate the wounds. So I just do all my wounds and then you will allocate it onto the Lich Guard until the moment when till they
So
the guys-
you're fine with me saving on 3-ups.
No, you just take 2 dices at a time and throw till this one is dead. You know what I mean, don't you?
Okay. Yeah, but if fine, go for it.
And also I have a -2 on my lightning claws, so you will also have a 4-up on this Lich Guard, so it doesn't
No,
matter.
I won't. I will have a 3-up. So
Why?
it's got heavy cover still.
Ah,
they
okay,
get-
yeah, okay.
So that's why I'm telling you need to do 5 separately.
But why? Because I just wound your
because
unit, not your models. Trevi, can you?
So this guy is hitting from
Abast.
the wall over here.
Yeah, but I don't wound a model especially. I only wound your unit. You will allocate your wounds. It's your thing to do, not mine. I can't say I will attack this model. I attack always the unit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even if this rule would occur, I'm 0.5 inches away from this model, so I could attack this Lich Guard.
Okay.
But I
Yeah,
cannot.
I go for it. 4-ups.
Okay. So 3-ups. No, if it's this one, it's a 3-up, and just let me show you. In a second, you will know what I mean.
Yep.
5-up. So and now you just only take 2 dices and
Yep.
roll the 3-ups till he's dead.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And 1 wood.
Okay. Then I will activate Kozaro Khan to kill this Graveguard over here. That was my greatest fault ever, I think, to not
Yep.
do that first. It's 6 attacks, not 7. Ah, there's a nice. Rerolling through the chapter. Chaplain, then wounding you on 3s, no, wounding you on 2s. But you have no invuln against it, so he's dead. Yeah.
He's dead.
And 3 inches more here. Then my Chaplain will go 6 inches over here.
Yep.
And that still won't be enough for them, I think. Oh my gee, I'm so dumb. Okay.
Yeah, so I think the way that
So we take
you
over
would
here.
do it in this case, Chad, is you would roll the
This.
you would roll the one Vanguard separately, and then the defending player could allocate to the models benefiting from heavy cover against that one Vanguard, and then the rest of the Vanguard would be ignoring the heavy cover. Now that I'm reading the rules. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, where a single model is in a position to ignore the heavy cover.
Can target characters. With
Yeah, he rerolled the wounds, Chat.
But you cannot use your target if you're advancing, yeah? We'd already
That's
spoke
why.
about that. Okay.
8.
Okay.
I'll be right here.
Okay. That could be. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
yeah.
So you remember when I stood right
Yeah.
here? So
Yeah.
I'll go 8.
So that should be enough.
8.
Okay. Messed that one up. Sorry for me.
That's fine.
Good. Good. Then I'll take. I think I'll take the Lich Guard next. The Blade Guard next.
Yep.
No. I will take the Assault and Assassins next. Whoop. Cool. $1.9. 1.1. So this. Yeah.
So looking to me in this case like the Necrons are able to hold on to objective 3. Looks like they have 11 on the objective,
Okay.
4 Lich Guard plus 1 plus 6 Canoptic Scarabs. But it looks like they will get pushed off of objective 2, so their vital ground won't double score at least.
Can you fight with him like that? Oh, my sergeant is off by a bit. Okay, but I can hit you through the wall if I stay like here.
He's 1.1 in.
No, but if I stay with one model here, then he's
Yeah.
0.5.
Yeah.
Then I will take this one over here, put him here,
Correct.
and then this one will go here.
Yep.
Then we'll attack. I start with the sergeant, why not?
Yep.
4 attacks on 4s. And then on
3.
3s, yeah, nothing.
Yeah, Chet, that's a good
And then
point too. The
16
Scarabs can just put more models on the objective with the activation.
Yes,
I wonder if
5s.
maybe the White Scar's not
Minus 1,
respecting
3s.
the intervention
3 wounds
strat
minus
from
1.
the Canoptic Scarabs. I think that's what happened here.
Nothing.
Okay, then 21 attacks from the Blade Guard next.
So yeah.
Clubfoot, do I like Eradicators in general? I mean, as someone who plays Warhammer 40k and is a proponent of the healthy metagame, I don't like them, but I think that they're a very strong unit.
So you can hit the Lich Guard with all of them if you want to. No
Yeah.
problem.
So this. Don't think that everyone will hit the Lich Guard. He will not, I think. Oh, yeah, I can move him before him.
Yeah.
So you would move like here.
Yeah, and he'll move over there.
Okay.
Yep.
Then 21 attacks on.
So this
Freeze.
guy can't hit anything since this guy needs to move close. No.
Yeah, right, sorry.
Closer here or closer there.
Check that blade guard or 4 attacks
Stance
each
like
right
this
now.
is okay?
Yep.
So there's 5 blade guard
Yeah, okay. Yeah, should be fine.
times 4 plus 1
Okay.
for the sergeant.
Then hitting you on 3s.
Yep. Wounding on
And
4.
Looks like he got this guy
Force.
within half an inch here, and then these guys are able to chain
6
off him, and
wounds.
this guy's within an inch by himself.
6 wounds, 3 ups. Because these are into the lich
It's
guard.
-3. It's -3, yes.
Right?
It's into the ledge guard.
Yeah, 4 ups.
Oh.
So,
Only 2 die.
only 2 die and reanimation. So one
Gets one
gone.
back.
And
Ugh,
this was
these
the
guys. They're so tough to kill!
Vegar veterans, right?
What tough boys.
So I remove these 2 and I reanimate 1 in coherency over here.
Mhm. So then I will take the last attacks all into your Technomancer, I think.
Yep.
He has 4 toughness. 4, okay. So it's 6 plus 5 plus 5, so it's 16. Attacks hitting you on. So let's see, I cannot go further.
3 is wounding on 4s.
Yes. These many wounds -2.
Yes, so 6 up. On a 4 up, he'll get back up at the end of the phase.
Mhm.
Let's fucking go. He does it, but you get to consolidate first. Since
Forced.
the attack movement,
Does he have fly?
he doesn't have fly.
Then I won't move.
You won't move. Yes. Then I'll take my scarabs.
But you can come into engagement range with me?
As close as possible. No. So he'll get to reanimate at the end of the phase, as close as possible with outside of engagement range.
Castle and robots will kill just about
Yeah,
anything in the
okay.
game with Wrath of Mars.
So he's lying in here, so I can.
The
so he's
awkward
coming
part
back
is
at the end
getting
of
to
the phase
them to
with
the
the
point
remove.
where they can do that.
D3. Yeah. So some scarabs. This,
Although I think they're very expensive right now, but I do. I mean, it's maybe that we're at the point that because you have to be forced to be so aggressive, you can play Castellans. Although they don't sit on objectives themselves very well, which is problematic.
it should be my time.
Mm.
Thank you.
Shit. Okay.
No, it's just 30 seconds or whatever. He's going over here. Here. He's going over. He's not. So this guy goes in. We can hit. Yes. This guy is going to get on the objective. And this guy is getting on the objective. Here we go. And so 7 bases.
Mhm.
7 times 4 is 28. 28 attacks. 6 is auto wound.
Oh, sorry.
Hitting on.
I just put one more on your dice pool because I thought you had 26.
Yep. Fine. Hitting on force. 3 auto wounds. Wounding on 5 and 6. So this many armor saves, so 3 ups. 2 die.
So 2 die. These 2. Okay. Good, then morale phase for my veteran sergeant. I will roll it.
Yep.
Oh no, you have to attack me with the Lich Guard over here, sorry.
Yeah, the Lich Guard and the Scarabs.
Yeah.
So let's start piling. Guy goes 3 inches forward into his base.
But he has to be closer to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he started out here, so this should be
Okay.
closer.
Okay,
I can move in a little bit over here if you want to.
no problem.
Going in. He's getting in. He should just be right here because no, this guy here. This guy.
No, you can't do that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, this guy doesn't get to.
And I also think these guys over here who moved this way, I have to move over to the Blade Guard veterans.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't think of them on the other side.
No problem.
So there. This guy will just move over here so he doesn't get to hit anything. So these 5 is going to hit these guys, right?
Yeah.
These 3 into the Blade Guard. I'll give them one extra attack for 1 CP. So
But sorry, you can't hit over this one. This one is not 5 point, so this one cannot hit.
yeah, you're correct.
This one is the one who you can hit over. So 3 guys. 3 guys. This one can hit because he's 1 inch away.
Yeah.
This one can hit over him because he's 0.5 inches away.
Yeah, and I can see that this guy is going to be able to hit these guys.
Mhm.
So these
6.
into Assault Search and these 2 into the Blade Guard. And he
Okay.
does not.
Okay.
So 6 times 4. Is
24.
24. Hitting on 2s, because mine will be done. Wounding on 3s. -3. Into your guys, so 6s.
2, 3, 4, 4.5 for that. Oh, I'm taking a Lich Guard off you, sorry. Take it. Okay.
And 8 attacks into your Blade Guard. 2s, wounding on 3s.
One dice. I'll take him.
Yes, and I'm going to pie. Yeah, consolidate. And my scarabs.
No, they cannot activate anymore because I took the one within engagement range. Okay.
And we should be done. You get domination.
I do not get domination. Because you have more OBSEC people over here. Your Lich God isn't it OBSEC? Your Lich God?
So I'm only off this objective right now.
Yeah, we have to see if it's
Moral for him.
Yeah, Veteran Sergeant. He think he dies. Yeah, he dies.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your Lich God.
Yes. So let's see. One down. And
another one.
Him, and this guy will reanimate them with D3 wounds. Then I can actually find him as close as possible, which should be without engagement range over here.
Yeah, okay.
With D3 wounds, out of engagement range, and he'll get 1 wound. And then he'll get 1 at the start of my turn, so I'll put it on 2s.
I have to make morale over here for my lone assault sergeant.
Yep.
He's insanely brave.
Okay,
and then
the Vanguard Veteran Surgeons are leadership 9, just to...
Oh, okay, I thought so.
Yeah,
but
the
then
Battle Scribe. Yeah, the Battle Scribe TTS looks like it, or Battle Scribe has it wrong. It looks like.
Thank you. Because I thought so myself, but yeah.
Yeah. So this guy can't actually move over here, so he'll have to reanimate as close as possible. He should be over here instead.
I think he stopped the guy. Did he? Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't really matter.
No, it does not. Okay, but you took away my secondaries from me.
Yep.
And you get 15 points for domination.
So can you...
and you get vital ground for 4 points.
Yes, can you send the turn over to me?
Yeah, like this and like this. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm doing the right thing. Okay.
I have 1 centi. So I'll give my Scarabs +1 attack from this guy. He'll resurrect 1 Lich Guard. Cool like that.
Pretty cool. But you cannot fall back and charge, can you?
No, I cannot. I'm stuck in combat. And he will be given my will be done over here. And no resurrection roll because we don't care. So I'll just move them 10 inches, like. Since the charge will be.
How's it going, Garbank? Thanks
anyway,
for joining us.
Fine with me doing some not the most exact movement in the world.
No, no problem.
Scab swarms. Yes. These guys. Optimal. Okay, here. 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 Oh. This. Care about those. And take this guy. So I'm measuring from this point now.
So, yeah, measure from here, just if you want to.
Yeah. So 8 inches. Yeah.
That's where it should be.
Yes. That should be my moment.
Okay.
And I'm going to gaze your chaplain.
Okay. Where is it?
This guy is going to take a long look at your chaplain. So 4 die, 3 die. He'll take 3 more wounds.
Okay, it's not within 3 inches, I think. No. So, we'll just take them.
Crushed Custodes with Space Wolves? That's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Custodes is a tough one.
And Cosmic Fire. Once again on the chaplain at first. The 4 up. Yes, goes off. He takes 3 more wounds.
Okay. Just like that, you killed him.
Like that, I kill him. And your Assault Intercessors on a 4 up. Nothing. Your Blade Guard Veterans. It's nothing. I think I save the CP.
Hashtag just Nightbringer things.
So no extra.
Just killing people's characters left and right. What a dink.
And see. Yes. Yes. I. Nothing else. So I can shoot anything. Yes. Let's do some charges.
Yeah.
Blue scarabs into everything over here.
Yeah.
Chat, this is top of round 2, so White Scars have not had a chance to score primary points yet. It's looking like they're going to be locked into 5 for most of the rest of the game. It seems like very much a case where the Necrons were able to get such a dominating position on the board going first, but it's going to be difficult to dig them out from the White Scars position.
And I'll take my Cryptofrolls into your Blade Guard Veterans, the orange ones. 12 inches. Staying out of 1 inch. This side we don't have any invulnerable. This we don't care. And same deal with the. No, wait.
Yeah, definitely looks like the White Scars have a dog in the fight on objective 3. But given the fact that they're being very quickly overwhelmed on objective 2, and the fact that the Necrons have already scored a 15-point primary turn, like all Necrons need to do at this stage is maintain the game state.
Also make it.
If they're both on 2 objectives for the rest of the game, the Necrons will be 5 points ahead.
Just 1 inch, 1/2 inch away. Yes.
But as soon as, I mean, that flank will vaporize as soon as we get to Assault Doctrine, obviously. Whereas I'm not sure these Blade Guard veterans can hold out long enough for that to happen on the other side.
Into these guys.
Okay.
6. 1 inch. Should be fine. And that should be all my charges.
Mhm.
So
I'm getting heavy cover now? Yeah.
no, since it's not through this part, but it doesn't matter. I got -4.
Yeah, it would matter a lot, but
Yeah, I don't think since it's from here to here, it have to be through this thing.
I have to be honest, I don't know it. I just simply don't know it. Trevi, what do you say? Because I just don't know it.
Yeah, in order for you to benefit from cover from obstacles, the line of fire between the attacking model and the defending unit has to not pass over it has to pass over the terrain.
Okay.
So I'll start with my Nightbringer.
So the last one would get a 6 up, maybe? Because it's over terrain?
Yes.
Okay.
This
Good.
is confusing parts. So
Yeah,
6
sorry.
6 attacks, hitting on 2s, roll, wounding on 2s. No save.
So then I'll take the 6 up on the guy with the save.
Yep.
First. No, he's probably
He
dead.
takes 6 damage.
And then
The other
next
guy
one.
takes 2 damage, and the last guy takes 3 damage.
Okay, then he's dead, and he is dead.
Yep.
Good. And then I get to fight first with them.
Yep.
Just before you attack. So I get to fight first with them. It's 21 attacks, so I'll split it up. 10 attacks into the 1 Crypto Thrall unit, and... What? I don't know, I don't need that many attacks. I'll take some on the Blade Guard also. On the Blitz Guard.
John F. hates Catan.
0.5 against the wall. Still within 6. Crypto Thralls, do they have... they don't get it either, so let's see. Crypto Thralls have toughness 5.
Toughness 5, so wounding on 4s.
Okay. Then I will go with
So 2 guys.
5 attacks into the Lich Guard and 8 attacks into the 1 Crypto Thrall unit and 8 attacks into the other one.
Yeah, Chad, this is Veil of Time.
Okay.
It's triggering right now. So the Blade Guard veterans fight as if they
8
charge.
attacks. Yeah.
Into the orange ones.
The orange ones, yeah, let's start with them.
Yep.
I'm not within 6 inches, am I? No, I'm not.
So
Maybe
hitting on
catapult
3.
it. Yep. And then wounding on 4s. Killing them. -4, 3 damage.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Then it's another 8 attacks into the Crypto Thralls. Just 2 4 pluses. Yeah, they're also dead. And then 5 attacks into the Lich Guard. All hitting. Wounding 4 times.
Yes.
Chat, yeah, so on the left-hand side, we can do...
See
be a little easier to see on the third-person view here. There's 2 units of Eradicators hiding in the back for the White Scars, one of them right here, and then the one on the left-hand side here.
That's for that.
We have the
then,
character boat,
you can,
Apothecary,
then I will interrupt for
Librarian,
2 CP
Corsaro
with,
Khan. There's a unit
Beast Blade Guard
with
over
4
here,
Plasma Inceptors remaining,
and I
one of them
will
killed itself.
attack. Let's see. What do I want to attack?
And as well as some Intercessors hiding in the
Maybe into your Lich Guard and just take some attacks off of them. Or maybe into the Canoptech. No, into the Lich Guards. Okay, it's now not 21 because 1 is dead, so... Yeah, God is good, 16.
So, and you was charged, never mind.
Yeah. And then on 4s.
And these are on the Lich Guard.
Yes.
4 ups. So 2 down. And reanimation.
Okay, then the veterans... Oh, no, it's your turn, sorry.
Yeah. Just going to remove the correct units. So he doesn't get to hit. To hit. Yes. And
Now your Scarus attack.
yeah, my Scarus attack. So I'll put 1 guy into him.
Mm-hmm.
And
And the rest into the Blade Guard.
So 4 attacks to the intercessor, 2 hits, 1 wound, 1
Saved.
trade,
Then 32, I think.
yeah, it should be 32. Hitting on.
Oh, one too much. One is too much. Sorry.
Sir, was that an interruption there? A counter assault?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, the Wheel of Time thing. Yeah. The Wheel of Time. Let me fight first, and then I interrupted with the blade guards.
So you can only use counteroffensive after an enemy unit has fought? You can't
Yeah, and the
interrupt
Nightbringer
after
had,
your
had,
own guys.
the Nightbringer
Yeah,
had
but
fought.
it's fine. It wouldn't change anything.
Oh, yeah, because you
because-
would interrupt after the Nightbringer. You would technically
Exactly.
swing first with these guys, and then these guys would be the next in line. Yeah,
Exactly.
I gotcha.
So it's
So we're just a little out of order.
yeah,
No, no problem. Sorry.
4 auto wounds and 5 and 6.
It's a lot of ones.
2 ups on your blade guard.
Ooh.
One goes through, so that's 1 damage on the blade card. I just take the one on both. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Good, and then that was all my charges, right?
Yeah. Then I will activate the veteran sergeants. The Vanguard veterans. So it's 6 attacks from the sergeant and 5 attacks from the other one. Come on, 3 wounds. 3 wounds, please.
5s and 6s.
Yes, rerolling.
Nice.
5 wounds. Come on.
4 ups. So I think
Yes. 3 wounds. Because I thought about that thing the whole day. I hate models with the 3 wounds allocation maximum. Okay,
Yes.
then you can activate the Lich Guards, I think, and the can of text.
Yes, I'll take these scarabs.
I think the reason it's exciting, Chad, is because that opens the Nightbringer to get killed by the White Scars in their subsequent turn.
2.
They can now fall back out of melee with the Space
can
Marines,
stay there,
hit it with
think.
Eradicators to ping it
But
for
it's
another
okay if
3,
you
and then they
move them
charge
over the
back
wall
in to
then.
finish it.
Yeah,
You also,
Because
I mean,
that's
maybe
Yeah.
easily
you angle a
0.5
smite
inches.
into it, although that looks difficult now that the
And
Scarabs
it's a
are on the other
base,
side of the wall.
So, whatever.
Yeah, 2
So-
CP for only 2 dead Lich Guard. I don't know if that was good.
These guys.
6 into the veteran sergeant, okay.
Yes, and 3 on, and 2 into these guys, and 1 into these guys.
Okay, then
Some
I'll
hatred for the
That's
Nightbringer in
really-
chat, jeez.
24.
Calm
on the
down, guys.
sergeant.
Yes, 24 into him.
Without Nightbringer, we wouldn't have bedtime.
That's 26.
26. I added 1 instead of removing 1. 6 is auto wound, hitting on freeze. And 5 and 6. So 6 saves into that dude. Gone.
Okay.
And 8 attacks into these guys.
Mhm.
Two wounds.
Saved them.
Saves. And into the Vanguard veterans. Two.
Good. Then your Lich Guard.
Yes, I'm just going to consolidate.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry.
So now he gets moved. So he's spacing over here instead.
Yep.
This guy gets to move over. Let's move up. Yes. And the Lich Guard. See. No need to waste anything. So half an inch with half an inch. So I'll put 2 guys into him and
5 guys into them.
yes.
Okay.
So the first 2 guys, so 6 attacks. And freeze. So 2. He's dead.
Is that
And what's it?
5 guys?
So 15. Four up.
Oh, one has 2 wounds left, so he's dead, and then another one is with 2 wounds left. So this one is dead, and okay, no idea. This one. Okay.
Consolidating. And that should be my turn. I am dominating. Points.
And 6 for vital ground.
No,
Another for vital ground.
no. The beginning of.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Nice
It's
to know.
the-
Then I'll get 5 points, I think.
Yep, 5 points.
Yay! Nice one. Big points coming up for me. I think this side is a little bit lost. But I
So
could.
Necron's pulling solidly ahead, 20-point lead.
Can you give me the
currently,
command phase?
Going
Oh,
into the
sorry.
bottom of round 2.
Oh, can we, Trevi, can we make stop just for 5 minutes because I have to go to the toilet very fast? Or does it run off my time? Oh,
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Thanks.
You can pause it. Go ahead.
thanks.
5-minute break, everyone.
Yeah, 5
5-minute
minutes.
break.
Maybe even 10. Sorry.
Oh, it's a big one. Group jokes.
No chat. No coherency issues here. Look at all those swarms that are in coherency. Get out of here. Oh, is one over here though on 3? Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, Jack, we might have to bump this Canoptic Scarab somewhere. Or I guess maybe this one. No, he left. Yeah, Chad. Definitely, if any faction could pull back could pull a victory from the jaws of defeat, it's White Scars. I mean, the damage output once they get to round 3 across their entire army is just immense. So there's certainly the potential that they fight back ridiculously hard in the late game, and start crushing through these objectives. Whether it's the Necrons will have been able to run up enough points on Vital Ground is yet to be seen, but we'll find out. I do think that they are going to push through Objective 3 this turn pretty well, assuming they can kill the Nightbringer. And they're just going to have to deal with Objective 2 being a mess. Maybe a desperate breakout on these Blade Guard veterans so that they can bring the Inceptors to bear. Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. Nice. Fix the Scarab. There we are. Yeah, I mean, the Nightbringer is probably statistically dead here. But, I mean, he might just boss his invuln saves. Who knows? Because like we said before, these guys can just pull out of combat. You can nuke them with Eradicators and or Inceptors, and then hit him with the Blade Guard Veterans to finish him. I wonder if there's a play to fall back with the Vanguard and go for a long bomb charge onto 4. That feels like the plan to me. Because I don't think the two veteran sergeants without assault doctrine are really, or two vanguard veterans, excuse me, without assault doctrine are going to do too much. But they will kill a bunch of Necron warriors, and they'll probably win that fight. And then you can just keep the Blade Guard veterans fighting the Canoptic Scarabs on this objective. Desperate Breakout is all of the White Scars CP, though, if they wanted to open up Objective 2, but it may be worth it. Although maybe you just turn the Inceptors around on Objective 3 and hope to kill as many Scarabs with them as possible. That might be the play. I wonder what this range looks like. Looks like we're just out of range of the Nightbringer with all 3 Eradicators. Makes things awkward. Oh yeah, if we get adaptive strategy on the Blade Guard, yeah, they're gonna kill the crap out of some Scarabs. Although I think you do have to allocate to kill the Nightbringer with them. I don't know what else in this
Then let's
area
see.
kills that guy.
What can we
reliably.
do here? So it's my command phase, but I don't get to do anything, so the time's running again.
Yep. My turn, your turn. There we go.
Am I blue? Ah, I'm the blue one, okay. Sorry, it's because... Okay.
Yeah,
The Khan and the two veterans that can kill him, maybe. I don't know. I'm in on veterans pulling back to Objective 4. We'll see if they do it. I don't want to measure that distance because I don't want to give away any information to the players. Yeah, it looks like that's where we're going. It looks like maybe a 6 or a 7-inch charge.
Ah, next turn.
No, we're not gonna do it. All
Next
right.
turn. Okay.
Yeah, so Khan can probably get that job done. If the Vanguard are also going in there, although they may be going for this Technomancer. Ooh, the Technomancer's wounded.
They go like this.
Oh yeah, because he reanimated. Duh.
Advance, just 1 inch.
But yeah, if those two go down, I mean that's 2 Wowie stands off the table for the Necrons. That's a lot of points they're
Also
losing.
is going to sit on this objective.
Definitely
also.
doesn't look like the White Scars are out of the fight yet.
Then my Inceptors are going to advance. For 6 inches, so that's 16.
It's frustrating that White Scars have advance and charge and fall back and charge. Yeah, I know. They should be able to advance while they fall back and then also charge. It is frustrating that they can't do all 3 in one go. They have to pick either fall back or advance. Very annoying.
Okay, the Blade Guards will fall back. Nice.
Yeah, this is really, I think, a showcase of how cool White Scars can be for sure.
Can charge. Indicators. The Primaris Librarian will advance. So he's advancing for 8 inches.
Yeah, real downside of this Necron style is that there's no reach in this list. It just fights you on the objectives. So
Yeah.
in most matchups, I think this battery that the White Scars have would just immediately get killed.
Then the Apothecarius will
You know,
advance.
their Blade Guards would get stuck in and be resilient and stuff.
Can he
but
do this? Yeah,
you
he
would
can do
direct
that
all
when
of
he
your
advances.
anti-tank or your counter
We
battery
can advance
to just killing the Inceptors and the Eradicators, but there's nothing in this Necron army that does
Then
that.
Kozaru Khan will take his turn
I think that's a big weakness of this Necron style.
for 11 inches.
Ooh, big advance from Kosaro. Jeez, here we come.
Take care of him. Eradicators.
Yeah, or it's an example of how bad melee Necrons are, yeah.
Don't know, I don't want to take them for that. But then again. They move up 5 inches. And they will move up. So we can all shoot at him. Yes.
I mean, in fairness, all the Necrons, like, even if the Necrons like, you know, just get punched right in the face and lose a bunch of models, all they have to do is stay
Okay,
alive
everybody
long
fall
enough
back, then
to
it's time for the psychic phase.
lock out the White Scars from primaries.
I'll start with.
And on Objective 2,
no
that's
zone.
certainly possible. And like we said before, if we
does not
continue
go
on
off.
scoring 2 objectives
I'll-
apiece for a while, the Necrons are already up 5
Let
points.
me see, you don't have any speed.
And domination. They have
Then again,
2 rounds of domination that it's unlikely the White Scars are going to be able to get. So the Necrons are
rerolled it.
starting with a pretty significant lead this game.
Come on, Snake Eyes. You can do it.
yes, goes off.
Yep.
So the Nightbringer's dead. Okay, then the next cast is just Smite on the Canoptech. Yes, goes off for these 3 models. For 1.
Don't have a
Okay.
third one.
He's gonna, even if
Oh,
Necrons get another turn
shit.
of 15-point primaries, they're gonna get 15 back for that 3
I forgot to
remaining
bring back an
rounds.
Inceptor, but no problem. My fault. Okay, then the
maybe.
Eradicators into your Nightbringer.
Yep.
No, the other one's over here. To your Nightbringer. We start with the Multi-Melter. 2 hits. 1 wounds goes through, damage 3, so. Yeah. Then the other Eradicators into your Canoptex.
Yep.
We start with the Melter first. I do it at a time because it could be.
Yep.
They die. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Then the first one is damage. 1 is dead, and the next one is also dead.
Yeah, so if the White Scars
Okay,
pull
then
off all of the
heavy melter
Necrons on
rifles.
Objective 3 this turn, Necrons are
we
still
have
going to
to wait
score
for the
10
melter
points.
rifles.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
1, and then wounds and damage is so 2 are dead.
And White Scars won't
3 are
score
dead.
15
3 are dead,
until
yes.
round 4,
Well, I-
probably.
With a reroll.
But that is enough to max
Reroll.
some primaries, right? They could score 15, 15,
Okay.
yeah, 10 and 5.
Okay, and then the next shooting phase. 2 melters. Multi-melter hitting. Both wound. It's
Yeah,
still within
maybe
12
this isn't
inches,
so much melee
they-
Necrons
yeah,
as it
anything
is
but a 2 is a
aggro
dead.
Necrons.
1 is a dead. 2 dead, and then 2 heavy melter rifles.
Although it is melee oriented, but
reroll.
they're just trying to get in your
Hits.
face and lock you into your opponent's zone.
Wounds. And kills.
Chad, do we think that maybe the aggressive moves on the part of the Canoptech Wraiths
Yes,
is hurting
so 3
Necrons
are
in this
dead,
case?
but 2.
It's a lot of invulnerable
3 are
saves
dead.
that they just gave up on
Will
turn
die.
1.
Sorry.
No problem.
Keeping up.
Whoa.
So,
One's
yeah,
coming back.
coming
Oh,
back.
jeez. Look at that roll.
Okay,
One more, you would have gotten 2 Scarabs back from that. That would have been brutal.
then let's do the charges. I will
Okay.
charge the.
Just give me 1 second so I can actually
No problem.
him. There we go.
So then let's start with the Inceptors and the Nightbringer and the Scarabs.
Yep.
I appreciate also how cognizant the players are being of their time. They both mentioned that they were pretty comfortable on a clock, and we're surprised that we don't usually deploy on the clock.
Then Kozaro Khan into your Nightbringer.
Yep.
He will finish
And
him off.
certainly for armies like
Then the
these that
Blade
are
Guards
both
into the
very aggressive
Canoptex
and both
your,
get into
Technomancer.
melee typically on the
Yes.
top of 1 or the bottom of 1. The game can bog down very quickly, but they are both moving very rapidly, and I appreciate that.
Time it's a 7 because of Flame of the Blooms Runner. This. Then I'll put the Primaris Apothecary into the Canoptex.
Yep.
No, he also goes in. Perfect. Then the Librarian into the Voidbringer, Nightbringer, and the Canoptex. Goes in.
Yeah, I definitely
And
think.
then
I mean,
let's-
Wraiths got hammered in the most recent version of
Maybe
the
I'll
Codex. Not
just
being a 3+
Try it
invulnerable
with
save
the
anymore is
Eradicators
kind of a
into your
big deal.
Nightbringer.
I mean, it is a big deal. It's a huge deal.
6 inches won't be enough.
But in this
No.
specific case,
Then the
it
Vanguard
felt like,
veterans into your...
I mean, the goal was to
Yeah,
use them
Technomans and
aggressively to
your
lock in
Canoptex.
the
Yep.
Space Marines, but like we're mentioning in chat here, White Scars don't usually get trapped up in melee
Okay,
because
I
they can
think
just
this
leave.
is it for
And
charging.
especially
Yeah, then I
with
will
their
just,
jump infantry, they can just hop over
You cannot interrupt, can you?
I have 0 CP, so it's all you.
Okay. Okay, then I'll start with Khazar Khan into the Catan shard.
Yep.
So 6 attacks hitting you on 2s. Wounding you on toughness is,
7.
so on 5s but re-rolling. Because you're a character. Then you have nothing against it because of your invulnerability taken away.
Yeah, AP.
This
4,
null
I
zone is
think.
also brutal, chat. I
Maybe
guess
it's
we should
83,
also
it's
mention like
83.
that's a really good counter-tech pick.
So he's dead.
I think they
Okay, then
actually
he's done, yes.
that was actually
Yes,
locked
on a
into the
4 plus,
list.
He explodes. He doesn't explode.
Okay. Then the Blade Guards. And then I will
Heard
start with the
that.
Vanguards
Actually
into your
just
Technomancer.
Wrote that in
Yep.
on Bounce
6
on
attacks.
BCP.
5 attacks over here. Why is that?
It also helps that he's gotten it off every turn, even though it's a very difficult power to
Rolling
cast.
the ones.
I think
They
every
get
time I've
plus
set
1
up
to
for a
wound
null
because
zone,
of
I've loved
Khazar,
it.
So they're wounding you.
Yep.
On 3s. Yes, so many.
Take this, he's dead.
Okay, then 21 attacks into your
Yeah.
Canoptex Scarabs. Yes. You on hitting you on 3s. And wounding you on 2s. These many -3.
So, and 1 damage
2
each.
damage. 2 damage each.
So 1
So they're
base,
dead.
2 base, 3 base, 4 base. Yes, they're dead. Oh, that's yours.
That's mine. Okay, then just 3 inches over here, 3 inches over here, 1 over, and then the Inceptors won't do you the favor of trying a quick death.
It sure doesn't. It doesn't seem like all 3+ invulnerable saves are being removed,
They
chat.
get the cover.
I mean, they were given back to Custodes, right?
Then,
Custodes have 3+
you can
invulnerable
attack
saves
over
up
here.
the wazoo, regardless of the fact that
Yes,
their rules
I'll
change.
use my Lich Guards, of course. So,
And if the
7,
intention was to remove all of them, I don't think that would have happened.
should be 27.
It seems like some very
correct?
specific units are going to
21?
keep it, but not all of them.
21, I'm sorry. On 2s. Wounding on 3s.
So another one
And
dies.
Space Marines,
Two
in
die.
fairness, Space Marines also have access to at
Oh no,
least
I get heavy
one
cover.
3+ invulnerable.
Ah, you should have wrote that. Minus, what is the minus? It's 2, yes?
-3, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
then it doesn't make a difference. Okay,
Yeah.
then one is dead and another one is dead. Then I'll attack you back with the 2 Blade Guards onto your Lich Guard.
So you only removed 1, right? This guy? You...
One was
Two
on 1 wound and 1... Did only 3 survive? Oh, I thought it took 2 out. Sorry. Because
Yep.
you were standing 2 guys
Yeah,
already. Okay, no problem. Then only 1 is fighting back. It's 4
Yep.
attacks into your Lich Guard.
Oh, it's
Hitting on
3.
3s.
No, 3 attacks. Because
Oh,
he's-
sorry.
that's not
Yeah.
the sword.
Then 2 attacks. Hit and nothing wounds. Okay.
And the Scarab's done.
Mhm.
Piling up.
I would trade a 3+ invulnerable save off my zone thropes if they got a real
This guy
gun.
still doesn't get to attack.
Mhm.
3, 6,
I
8.
think that'd be okay.
My time, I'm sorry.
The unit
Oh,
doesn't
no
really have
problem.
anything going for it besides that invulnerable
Um,
save, to be honest.
Too early to count. 8 times 4, 32 attacks. Auto wounds. 5 and 6. So, oh,
One more, yeah. 2 up. So 1 damage.
1 damage.
I knew they wouldn't die this turn. Okay, then at the end of my turn, I didn't score anything as
Yep.
usually. And then it's your turn, you get 10 points.
Yep. Can you pass the face?
Yeah, for sure. Oh no, let's leave this. I'm blue.
So I'll take 2 on white and ground.
Mhm.
And
So, going into battle round 3, Necrons continuing to pull ahead. Now up 34 points. But down 10 for while we stand.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna resurrect first.
Yeah,
my-
no problem. Do that.
My will be done. Oh.
Do that. No, let them stay where they are. No problem.
Yeah. So 3 dead, right?
Then yeah,
So 6 die. 5 ups. 4 ups, I mean. So I get 1 back. Put him just right in front. And this guy will move. Over here. And that should be...
Warp Blast
going into
only
assault
really
doctrine, by
equated
the
to
way.
our last
Yeah,
cannon.
yeah, yeah.
You had to figure out if you
I
could
get
fire
it.
or not. It was better than a
So
last
you
cannon. That was a
get
lance
to hit back over
weapon.
here.
It was like a strength 10
no,
lance.
I already did that.
You had
Yeah,
to take
but
the
now-
psychic
now
test to
it's,
shoot it,
my
but
fight
holy
phase.
crap, was it amazing.
Ah, okay. You tried to fight me.
When
Okay,
it went
now,
off.
okay, there are 3 attacks, hitting you on 3s.
That thing would
2
like
times,
trivially one-shot a
and
lander.
wounding you on 3s. Nothing.
Nothing, and it's my turn. And he's moving over here. Is it okay if I do my consolidate, so I'll just lock you in,
Yeah.
so I don't have to move twice? Just to
For sure, no problem for me.
speed things along.
Yeah.
He's locked in. This guy doesn't get to attack. 2 guys doesn't get to attack. So 7 bases. And that's times 28.
In my opinion, every 9 get to attack. This, like this, all 9 can attack. In my opinion, if you want to. If you don't want to, I didn't do anything. I will put them back.
No, I don't want to.
Okay, no problem. Sorry.
I said 27, right?
Yep.
28.
Yeah.
Chat, yeah, probably a reposition on the Warriors would have been good. I agree. At the very least, try to pull an inch off that charge, too.
And
Dead, against my will.
pause 1. Yes. No. Okay, then your turn's over, and you got. You don't get 4 points for vital ground. You only got 2 because you didn't hold this one over here in your command phase.
But I added 2, I think. I think you added to me too.
Oh, sorry. Then it was my fault. Then, yeah,
Then it's
that's your turn.
turn.
Okay, I'll get 10 points.
Yep.
And then, yeah. For this phase, I think I
Alright,
don't
well, we're gonna start
have to do much.
trying to pull
I'll
out
advance
this
with the
comeback from
Inceptors.
from White Scars, getting their first
5
10-point
inches.
turn.
So
It does
they're
look
going
like
15 over
they're
here.
probably gonna start pushing through, yeah, and clear off objective 4.
Then I'll advance Kozarakan.
Yep.
So that's 11-inch move. So you have, what do I have to look out for? 17 inches. So I have to be 17.1 inches away from you. Like this. Okay. Then my Vanguard Veterans will advance. That's 15. I've got 2 CP left here. To charge. Over. Then the blade guards are going to advance. 5 inches. So that's 12.
Yeah, we should be 2 up for the white scars on Vital Ground. Yeah, they didn't count that. We scored 2 on Vital Ground this turn, right?
Yeah.
I scored 2 in Wild Ground. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, and then the Primoris Apothecary will also try to run. So he's 9 inches. Then I think I will run up the Eradicators,
Pretty sure Blade Guard are move
So
6.
they're
They're just a
going
regular
8
Space
inches.
Marine, right? Yeah, move 6.
holding me the objective. Oh no, sorry. Going back with them. They're like about here. Would 8 inches bring me about here? Do that something for me.
No, Blade Guard are weird. They have
Okay,
like
then
a
the intercessors are running up.
mid-range stat line. They're in
8 inches.
the Mark 10 armor, but they have the Storm Shield, and that like it gives them half of the Gravis stat line. They're at move 6 and
Still
but
70.
3 wounds, but not toughness 5, basically.
Not that you.
But
Turn
thank
around.
goodness. I mean, I would much rather.
this
Well,
way.
I guess they couldn't go into Impulsors if
Yeah.
they were in Gravis
Oh, no,
armor,
they
so
will.
that would be
They
better.
will stay on the objective just in case that you come around.
But T5 Blade Guard veteran sounds disgusting, to be honest.
The Cruiser will also block this as good as you can. And the Eradicators will just move a bit back so you will not charge them with your Lich Guard. Ah! Come on.
R.I.P. Yeah, the 3 wounds is weird. Like from a top-down standpoint, they don't really match the normal statting that G-Dub does. I think I'm fine
Okay,
with
I
that
think
though.
for moving that is it. Then I will.
I think I would much rather
cast
units be
Wheel of Time
statted
onto my
to
Blade Guard.
perform their function well than
I won't cast
to
anything this turn. Sorry.
to
Then for shooting,
conform
they
to
won't shoot
whatever their
overheated
core
into
gear
your
is.
Necron warriors, so just plan 24 shots.
Yes, but free at one guy at a
and
time.
2 wound blade guard would be way worse.
Since
than
you
3
have no
wound.
rerolls.
Yeah, but I won't overcharge. I won't overcharge
Oh,
this
you won't
time.
overcharge. Yeah, of course, you won't. Yep.
So then it's 24.
24. Yes. And
Hitting
wounded
you.
on freeze then.
Yeah.
Hitting on freeze. Wounding on freeze.
These many wounds, please. -3.
Minus 3, so no save. They're gone.
They have a save.
They have
No,
a 4.
they don't have.
No, they have a 4.
4 up. Ah, okay, and you don't go. Oh, then I just did something wrong right here. Okay. Then I think.
Yeah, those.
start with the next
I agree.
Eradicator
Blast
spot
was
into your
poorly
cannon attacks.
considered for those. For
Melter first.
the exterminators.
Force. 1 hit,
I think.
1 wound, damage 5, so 1
Yeah,
dead.
that weapon should
And the
definitely not have
melter
blast. It's
rifles.
ridiculous.
1 hit, 1 wound, and damage 3. I will reroll that for 1 CP. 2 damage 3. Nice. And
So, 1 dead and 1 at 1 HP, right?
then the intercessors will fire at them.
Yes. I get to reanimate.
Yeah.
So 4 die. It's a rogue die somewhere. So he's dead.
Okay, then
One
the
dead.
intercessors get to shoot at them. 15 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding you on 3s. Just 4 wounds. Normal save.
If
Cannot
it-
take
if-
scarabs.
Yeah,
no
mine.
AP.
Yeah, isn't. Don't. Oh, it's the assault one. Never mind.
Yeah, it's the assault one.
So 6 up. So another base. And 1. Could I put the wound? Oh. This guy should have 1 wound, so he's gone. and then this guy on 1 wound, and reanimation. Gone.
Okay, then the Impulsor will shoot his heavy iron hellstubber and
Yep.
his other things into him. 2-time wounding.
6 ups.
Then the 4 bolters. 2 shots
What's
and another wound. Storm bolter from the
Yeah,
Impulsor.
yeah. And another
Only 1 wound.
1 wound, and a 6 up. And I
Okay.
make it, and reanimate the dead one. He doesn't make it.
Then 2 shots from the next Eradicator squad. I start with the Melter, 2 shots. Hitting on 4s, hitting 2 times. Wounding on 2s. Wounding 2 times. First one, 2 damage. So this was the one with the...
No, he just died.
No? Okay, then the next one. And now he's dead. With 4 damage. So then 2 shots from the heavy melter rifles on 4s. No, they don't hit. And then I think I'll get to shoot again. Yeah, I got to shoot again. 2 shots melter.
I have to reanimate. In between.
Oh, sorry. Doesn't
Do it.
2 shots multi-melter. Hitting 1s. Wounding on 2s, yes. And killing none. So on 2 damage. And then 2 shots heavy melter rifle. 1 hits. 1 wounds, makes auto 2 damage, so another base is dead. Okay, and then for charges, I don't have to charge. I can't charge anything. You have to make morale.
I have to reanimate at first. Give me a second.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, so morale test. 5 up. And I make it.
Okay, do you want to talk it through or do you want to play it through?
Let's play it through.
Okay.
So this will fall back.
Yeah, so here comes the White Scars in their element, doing their
And,
thing.
Come on, face.
Pushing ridiculously far up the table, scoring 1 billion points.
So I'll get 5 and 2 Vital Girl.
Mm-hmm. Don't they only move 5 inches? Oh, +1 from the... Okay, no problem.
He... Yeah. Bones. Five inches.
It's an aggressive move by the Lord here.
Yeah. So that's 9.
Alright, he's gonna stay behind the wall. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's 9.1.
Should have cast
So
Wheel of Time then.
yeah, they're going to charge.
Yep.
They got my will be done.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay.
There you go.
Whew.
No 15-point turn. Yeah, it didn't look like the Lord had the movement to get to the objectives, but it
Yeah, you
looked
cannot
like
charge them.
Yeah.
No problem.
I want
Yeah,
to be
I
one.
might make
it looked
bubble.
like he was just gonna put him on the other side of the wall anyway, which would have been a little
We
different.
should
but
be right outside.
here we go.
Mhm.
We just made the charge regardless, so solid.
We should be 3 inches outside the Sarkam.
I cannot go through my bed guard, so it's not... doesn't matter anymore.
So it doesn't matter. Yes, sirree. And
Okay.
that should be what I'm doing. And
Yeah,
we
it
will
needs to toe one on that
activate.
objective.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll fire into him, base these, and we get hit in combat.
Also
Mhm.
doesn't have anyone
on?
within giving
Okay.
lookout search of the
Oh,
Overlord.
You can fall back and charge, right? And it doesn't actually matter.
Just swing with them, I think, afterwards.
So 1 inch.
Yeah, I'm activating transhuman physiology for my last CP, so you're
Yep.
only wounding me on force.
Yes.
I mean, at this point, he
I'm
can.
laying you the dice ready.
I
Over
think
here.
he
It's
can
24 attacks.
physically block the Blade Guard from getting
What?
the objective. I don't think that
I
matters.
thought I did it
'cause he
over
has
here,
everything
but
else
you're
on the objective,
hit the wrong. So. and
yeah, it
another
definitely
one.
feels like
Here,
a mistake
sorry.
not to chain one guy back.
Hitting on 2s.
You lose like 2 attacks, but you
Yes.
stop your opponent from scoring 5 points. Ooh,
Wounding on 4s.
a little bit of lag.
If I can actually.
Okay, 4
Four
ups. So 2 die. 1 dies and 1 has 1 wound left.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good saving
So
throw
I'll
for
take
sure.
him.
Forgetting
And
to take our damage ignores.
He has
maybe?
1 wound left, and then I
No,
will
the
swing back at you.
apothecary's in the back.
Sorry. So.
So like this. Or maybe I think it was not good to walk with him like this, so it should
Yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think this should also be okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
should be
then they
okay.
will attack you back. It's 16 attacks now, because no, it's 17 attacks. Because 1 guy is not here anymore. Where are the dice? 5, 15, okay. Just too much. 1 threes. 3 1s.
And on the freeze, right? Plus 1 to
Yeah.
wound.
No, only when I charged you, so on
Only
force.
when. Yep, on force.
So, these many. Please.
And 4 ups. And CP re-rolling 1. No, I want to. Do I want to interrupt? Yeah, I'll just.
2 people die?
2 will die, but reanimation. So 1 will die.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 go on, and he reanimate. You get to consolidate before I reanimate. Sorry.
Maybe we can get one back with the reanimation. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's the goal.
Okay, then my turn. I get 15 points.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh, that's a
Wipe it
heartbreaker,
around.
chat.
Yes. Then I'll.
White
fall back
Scar's
with the
now
blade
only
guard.
down
Oh,
10.
Just wait. Stop this.
Uh,
At the end, the apothecary will advance.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I think
7 inches.
I think that might be curtains. We
Just
have
that I know
15
where
on the
I have to
table
put
for
these
while
guys
we
over here.
stand. I don't believe any of the while we stand targets have been killed by the
They will
Necrons,
go
so
like this.
whereas only 5 remaining for the Necrons, so that's going to be another 10-point swing in the White Scar's favor, which will give it to them without scoring any additional primaries.
Rather than 6 of the Khan, yes, they are. And these Khan attacks over here will also die. So, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's likely that the Scars would have subsumed that objective on this turn, because they can just get that Rights of War aura over to that area
These
and
ones will
then
move
outnumber
up.
the Lich Guard on it. But yeah,
5
definitely losing those 5
inches.
points doesn't feel good.
And then these intercessors will advance. 10 inches. And the blade guards will fall back.
Yep.
This. Up. And then Khazar Khan will move as close as possible here.
Yep.
Then the Primaris Liberian will also move up here. And then end of the movement phase, I'll bring an Inceptor back. Oh no, not the end of the movement phase. Just in case these veteran sergeants are going to fly over here to your commander.
Yep.
Then I will bring back one of these Inceptors.
Oh, this is,
So
clock switch.
then Psychic phase, I start with Null Zone. Go through.
Null Zone going off
Yep.
every
So
turn
then
is amazing.
yeah, smite onto the Lich Guard.
Yep.
You go through for 2 damage.
Yes, and I'll kill the one in null zone range.
Then I will shoot everything overheated into your Lich Guard. So
Yep.
the first. Six.
Just taking a stack out of the pile of dice here. Ridiculous.
So many. One, two, three. So another one, fourth one. Hitting on toes. He's dead. So put it toes here. The last one.
What's giving the Inceptors +1 to hit right now?
I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm such a fucking idiot.
Just reroll them.
Yeah, I will.
It was on my time, so we should be fine.
Yeah, I'm such an idiot. Sorry.
We
Really,
got
sorry.
lots of time, so
Yeah.
no worries.
This
So,
clock is
I'm starting again.
unreasonably
So
messed up. I don't
one is
even
dead
know
and
this
only
time
got to
is
shoot
here.
2 times. So I'm
Yeah.
just standing here. And then the next one. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, 3 ones. Oh, another one is dead. What is going on?
I'm not sure why.
What is
Trevor-
going on?
You just have saved me.
No, it's not this one who will die. I think it's this. Yeah, it's this one who will die. Okay. Where did I put the shots? Wait. Whoa! What the fuck?
Oh my gosh. What is
What
happening,
is happening right now? Okay.
And we're on the 1 or 2 left.
2 left.
2 left.
Jesus. Jesus.
What the fuck?
What just happened?
What is this now?
Oh my god. Does this unit just kill itself?
Okay. Hey, what the fuck did just happen?
Okay. That was disgusting.
The last shot. 1 hit. And
Inceptors do love to kill themselves. But with a reroll
fuck
1
did just
Zora
happen right now?
is like ridiculous.
And he's also dead.
Wow. Did we reroll that one?
Wow.
Yep. And
Are we just not
This
gonna reroll
is
that
just
one?
literally not possible. How could I
I'm
roll
confused.
2 ones for 5 guys in a row? This is just not possible. What the fuck? 3 ups, is it dead? Yeah, they're dead. Shit.
well, I get to say, you're not in the null zone anymore. You killed one with
I
smite.
put them in the no zone.
Yeah,
why
but
did-
you
why
killed
did-
one. You killed one with smite, and I removed him,
Ah, okay.
so I get 4 ups. And that's 5. I'll reanimate 1 for 1 CP. Oh, not reroll 1 for 1 CP. So that's 5 dead.
Interesting. Yeah, so
5,
that's
and then we'll
that's gonna knock off
10 reanimation die.
Well, we'll see how the charge
two
phase
back.
goes. Honestly, I'm not sure that changes anything. Because we're just gonna charge into this
Oh,
unit and
OMG,
kill
what
it again,
just
right?
happened there? Trevi, you saw it, yeah?
Yeah, there's
Doesn't say anything.
someone cast a hex on the dice box.
I think so, yeah. That was just, I have to run it through a calculator later on. Because I think that was the...
Yes, and you got some more shooting to do.
Yeah. the Eradicators over here will shoot into your Canoptech squares.
Yep.
So 2 shots from the Melter.
Yep.
Nothing. 2 shots from the Heavy Melter rifles. 2 hits. 2 wounds. The first one kills
Yeah.
one. The second one kills one.
Plus 2. And
Okay. Cannot
What's
see the
that?
other one.
what's that the
Then the
first one?
Eradicators over here are shooting into. Sorry?
I want to reanimate.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we just pulled off that objective, chat. Oh, he comes
one
back. Whatever, man. What are you doing? No, put it on the objective. Why aren't you on the
Okay.
objective? What's
Then
happening?
these Eradicators will shoot your.
What is this end
sergeant,
game, chat? What is
your-
going on right
Your
now?
guy, I think.
Yep.
Where's that guy going?
Okay. Then I start with the Heavy Metal rifles.
Oh, he's
2
not
shots.
on.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Jeez. Oh my god. All right.
2 shots
Uh,
Heavy Metal rifle.
Yep.
Into your op typy guy.
This is too. This
Hitting
game is
once,
too early for everyone, I think.
wounding
oh
you.
My god. Especially
don't
those
get
Inceptors. They were like, I'm
Plus
out of here,
5,
dude.
so you
Oh,
take
okay. Then 2 multi-melter shots. Hitting 2. And wounding 2.
Yeah.
I want these players to delete some dice so
And,
bad too. Oh my
4
god.
ups. One goes
Goes
through.
through
Damage
for 5 damage.
Just kills that guy.
And
Alright,
on a 1, he'll stand back up.
On a
At
1?
the end- On a 4. 1 CP.
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay.
At the end of phase,
he's dead.
he is dead.
All right, well, there you go. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think that
then I will
ridiculous
give
turn
up
of
my
luck has
last
really
remaining
changed the outcome
speed
for the
to get
Necrons
me.
here. But that was really a silly turn.
This one is 6.
Kithuru, this
yeah,
is
6, okay.
battle lines.
I'll start with the blade guard over here for.
So
they
the
will
short
charge you
table
with
edge deployment with 2 objectives
normal-
in the center, 1 in each
normally.
deployment zone.
So. Goes off.
Do you string one of those
Because
back?
Arakan is coming after you.
Maybe not. I guess we're not doing that.
For 5. Yeah.
Because like you could
And
potentially charge,
charge the
into here
Veteran
and
sergeants
keep
cannot.
one on the
Then the
objective to
intercessors into your
string
scarabs.
into the right support aura. You lose
On
1
mine.
guy fighting, but maybe it's
That
worth
is
just trying to kill
come
those
off.
guys.
I will re-roll that one.
Yeah, the charge rolls have been. I mean, it's like White Scar's charges.
No.
They have a bunch of things.
Okay, then I'll
There's a Vanguard
don't charge
better than
anything
that.
else. I think it's just no the vanguards into your lich guard,
Yeah, there they are.
just in case I really mess it up here. 6
Yes.
inches.
Better safe than sorry.
Sorry.
Better safe than sorry. So a 6
I think they just
Yep.
failed though.
It's not enough.
is not enough.
Okay. Then the blade guards will attack.
Yep.
So they get all onto this.
Yeah, it feels like the players are like
So,
rushing through
17
this end
attack.
turn. I mean, there might be some
17
tilt
attacks.
happening.
And wounding on.
totally
you on threes.
understandable tilt.
Rerolling
3.
ones. And then wounding you on 3s. Saves, please.
And some 4 up.
But yeah, they're
Yeah,
dead.
that's
Bye.
And now we can
Okay.
take
Yeah,
So-
I'll get the 3 points for domination.
This is a little bit of tilt
Then
happening.
in the next
For no,
round, I
like
will get,
unwarranted
5
tilting. right?
points
Like
for
it was a
light
ridiculous
round.
thing that happened, but I don't think it changes
I'll
the
get
outcome of this turn at
5
all.
points. And I get
And
2
well, like we
on
definitely, I think, could have put
round.
those Vanguard veterans in
I
a
will
place
get
where they
10 on
were
while we stand
between the
fight.
2 units.
No, you don't
rather
get
than
5
being
points.
right
You're not
next
on the
to-
objective. Oh, you put it on objective. Okay. Morale for these guys, please.
No. They can't
We lost.
fail it.
Not?
No, it's only 2 died. They got leadership 10.
Ah, okay. Then, yeah, you will get the 5 points. I will get the 15 points. I will get domination this turn.
Yeah.
And next turn also. So that puts us to a final score of 83 to 71. 61.
Yeah. Good game.
Good job. Good game, yeah, thank you.
All right, chat.
played.
If everybody has any questions for the players,
Same.
Okay.
go ahead and drop them in there.
And Trevi, you here?
Yes, I am. They
Okay.
the Inceptors didn't blow me away, just themselves.
I honestly, I have to run it through a calculator, but this chance is in the millionth, I think,
Yeah,
to roll a double one 5 times in a row.
yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah. So basically, you're a millionaire. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but the Inceptors are so good that it always looks like my army is melee, but Inceptors are so good at shooting that they have a decent shooting threat.
And
Normally.
and since you can fall back and charge, I can't really lock them up to combat. What is usually what I do.
Yeah. That's the thing about White Scars that makes them, I think, the best.
White Scars and Dark Angels are the only Space Marines I have trouble with, really, since they hit too hard or just won't die, mostly.
Yeah. Yeah, especially Dark Angels won't die.
They won't die, and since they just can stand there, they're fine with standing there, just as me.
Yeah. No. Yeah, but I think, to be honest, I think the thing that costed you the game was to begin, because you didn't have to start. Because if I would have to run, up to the objectives, then you could just come nice and close with your Canoptech Graves, charge me, kill everything off the objective. I don't get any points in my second round. Then I will charge you off the objective again, but then you will come with your stuff and push me back the final time. And if I don't get any points, 3 points in a row, then it's pretty dense for me.
Yeah, my battle plan was basically score as many points before turn 3, because when it gets to turn 3, it's basically over.
Yeah, after that I will probably
you will just delete my units. I was afraid that you would play much safer with your Lightning Class veterans, since when they get to turn 3 and get Karusan buffs, they'll delete Lich Guard squad without me getting to reanimate, which is devastating for me.
Yeah, because if you don't get your invulnerable saves, then they're especially dead. But I think if you count the numbers, it's enough even with an invulnerable save. Because it's 26 on 3.
I did the math. The math. Put it into Math Hammer before. So you with the Coruscant Khan and Assault Doctrine, you'll kill like 11 models or something like that.
Yeah, they are pretty amazing for 135 points.
yeah. With 2 damage, they're incredible.
But they're also very good, like as spellswooths for killing hordes, because they're hitting on 2s, like on spellswooths, and that's gigantic.
And you were a bit. So those 3 wounds going through to my dude.
That was lucky.
Yeah. So if he would have survived, I would have got one more round of.
Is that 2 out of 3 ones
and
rerolled into
been helpful
ones?
You know, these survived.
I think 3 times it happened.
You wouldn't have been able to come as far down.
Yeah,
because that was what happened. That was like the sort of the shocking thing.
Was really,
like Inceptors randomly
really
killing themselves isn't
shocking,
but just the number of ones that were rolled is kind of ridiculous.
Then also it's really great against me. It fucks me up every time.
Yeah, Null Zone is the most important spell.
Yeah.
Best one.
It's a hard counter to this build, since I'm living on 4+.
Yeah, I fought against Harlequins the other day with Null Zone. You can imagine what Null Zone did to them. That was so exciting.
Yeah. 1 wound, no save.
And then 3 damage blade guard on a biker unit with who had a 3-up invulnerable save, and then they just fall to do 2 blade guards without doing anything. That's nice.
So, if you got to change some things in the list, what would you do to improve it?
My list?
Yep.
So let's see. Since I changed this list about 4 months now, or something like that, or since the new codex came out, I don't think that I would change a lot, because I don't know. Maybe one assault intercessor unit goes, and for that I would take some how are they called? Blackstone Fortress units, because they have some very special units that are very good. For example, the Boar Worm, or I don't know how it's called. 4 life points, and it has OBSEC. And especially for cases like this where my Impulsor has to sit down here, then I could use a Boar Worm or Vital Intelligence. It's also pretty good. Yeah, that maybe would be it, because I need a little, not many, but a few more bodies on the field.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
This is I've been playing this list for 20 plus games something. The only thing that's been updated is that the Technomancer, his aura is basically too hard to use. This mission, it's possible since it's pretty close over here. So he's gonna be another overlord with another orb. So I'll get both Lich Guard Squad with my Will Be Done instead, and I'll get orb one more time, which should be which is more stable. I already tried it out.
Yeah.
So, but list is really stable. But you just hit me way too hard.
Yeah, I think the thing which made it too easy to kill it, when my no zone went off, if it wouldn't have gone off, that would have been a real fight over here.
Yeah.
But like that, with no invulnerable save and my whole army can shoot at you, then there's no chance.
Yeah, it was a gamble. I wanted to make it as hard as possible for you to actually move up, so I can get one more turn on the objective, which didn't count.
Yeah, that dovetails into some of our questions from chat here. We were talking about the play to send the Wraiths in on turn 1 for me, Drakk. Do you think in hindsight it would have been better just to put one unit of Wraiths in and keep the other one a little bit farther back for a counterpunch?
Yeah, I should have kept both behind, since they only killed like 4 intercessors and just died, which isn't worth it. I should have just tried to hit them straight out, and I shouldn't have charged with the cryptics. Honestly, I forgot he got Whale on time, so he got to fight first over here.
Yeah, with the cryptic rolls.
It was a pure mistake.
Yep. Yeah, we were also a little bit worried there because when the Lich Guard charged over here on the second to last turn, none of them had strung back to the objective. We were like, uh-oh.
But I counted on dying some, so
That's fair enough.
So I wanted to see if I could hinder some movement, and accidentally kill something, then get hit back and just reanimate back to the objective system of obsec.
Yeah, 40k is an easy game. Just have your models die, you know?
Yeah, have your models die and have them reanimate wherever. But...
Yeah, we were also we were watching the Scarab Swarm decide whether it was going to be placed off the objective, tearing our hair out.
I actually thought this one was.
I thought myself too, maybe these are the 5 points that gave me the game because I didn't run the numbers through.
Yeah.
And then I thought myself, is he really not placing it on the objective because there are 5 points?
So I was trying to place him over here, and then I saw that he's like 0.1 inch away from the objective. I thought I was touching it. It worked out.
Yeah.
But I would have gave it to you, and I think normally anyway.
Yeah.
Because that's always these little things.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about running out with the Blade Guard over here for 2 CP and then attacking you with all I have. But then I thought, even if they die, it doesn't make any difference if I get these 3 objectives just permanently.
Yeah, so I probably should have just gone second and just moved my Lich Guard here normally, and then just walk through and have my Whale of Time saved.
Any tank, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it.
Teleport back later on.
So we had another question from chat asking how important you guys felt that the role to go first was in this game in particular.
This army, 9 times out of 10, I'd like to go first, since I just get the map control.
Yep.
And basically, I don't actually kill that much stuff. I just want to go first and sit on an objective and never die, which is hard against the Inceptors and White Scars, because obviously they hit me harder than I can tank it. So usually my game plan is just to sit on objective with 2 units of Lich Guards and tag whatever I can with Scarabs and Wraith, and just win the primary. So there are outliers where I want to go second, but going first is with this army preferable.
Yep. Do you think that this in hindsight this may have been one of those outliers where going second might have been?
Yeah. Thinking of it, I should have probably gone second.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think White Scars almost at more than any other faction in the game probably prefer second a little bit so they can counterpunch. And they don't really mind going second because their whole game plan is not about the first 2 turns. It's about the last 3.
Yeah, my game plan was to score 15 for turn 2 and 3, which didn't work out. And then just have my stuff die as slowly as possible.
Yep. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. We had a chat's crunching some numbers.
Yep.
If you overcharge an entire Inceptor unit every turn of the game, you should lose for 1 in every 342 games. But that's not to say that you should lose them to double ones reroll into double ones. That should that should happen even less often.
Yeah, actually disgusting.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah.
So that's the payback for the other game I had a couple of weeks ago, where I lost exactly 5 Lich Guards. So I get the morale test, and on a 6, I fail it. So of course I roll a 6. Then I got 4 guys left, and on a 1 and 2, they will run away, and I roll 2 1s and 2 2s.
Oh no!
Does anyone hear me now?
Brutal. Yeah, we can hear you.
And that was horrible. So did you want to say something?
I just wanted to I say I didn't hear any questions because I had the problems with my microphone. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, going first. I think that's the question.
If it's important for me to go first or what?
Yeah.
It is important to me to not go first.
Yeah.
That is very good for me if somebody decides to go first, which like everybody does all the time, and that's very good for me. Yeah, because a White Scar player always wants to counter, and a White Scar player has the perfect range for midfield scaring, but not a long range threat in close combat. And so what a White Scar player always wants to have is a situation where you're fighting the middle of the table.
Yep. And I also want to fight in the middle of the table, but you hit harder, so you won.
Yeah, you want to be the second one who's going to arrive at the mid table because of the fact that you are going to shoot first, charge first, hit first. That's the thing why I want to be second on the midfield. Yeah. Was there any other question?
We determined that if you overcharge your Inceptors for all 5 turns of a game, you should lose 4 of them in one shooting phase once every 342 games.
I lost all 5 of them, not 4. I lose all 5.
Oh yeah, there were 5 that died.
Yeah.
There, right?
All 5.
No, one was dead already, right? There was only 4 in the unit left.
No. The one who died already was the one who died because of overheating in the first shooting phase where I hit on 2s.
Yeah.
And then I instantly died on the first shooting again. And then I just kept him outside of the play table. But it was all 5 guys who died at the first reroll, at the first roll of their weapons and rerolling. So I didn't even get enough shots out of it to kill the Lich Guard.
Yeah.
So it was really devastatingly bad.
So it's this number is too large for my brain to comprehend. Yeah, it's according to John Nath in chat, double ones into double ones 4 times in a row is 1 in. Is that 72 trillion 220 million 413,631?
Yeah, we all witnessed mathematically as magic. We all witnessed it.
No, it's possible. It's only one in a
Yeah,
trillion.
so you got another
babe.
72 trillion
Let's go to
or
the
72,
casino, I'm so
72
lucky.
billion games left in you before
Yeah.
that happens.
I'm hitting the 1 in 72 trillion chance.
Yeah.
Let's play Lotto.
Go buy some lottery tickets right now, man. You get the numbers on your side.
And to top it off, it's not even the real number because 5 guys died, not 4. It's even larger. Even larger than that.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Oh man. Amazing, yeah. But
Ridiculous.
it was cool to witness because it didn't change anything. But if that would happen to me in a game where the situation is dire, I would completely freak out. I think.
If one shot, you wouldn't have any interceptor left.
Yeah, I only had 11 hits or so with 30 shots on 3s. 11 hits with 1s rerolling. That was so bad. Oh man. Yeah. But cool game, by the way. Yeah.
Yep.
Had real fun.
Yeah,
Then,
same good game, guys.
Yeah,
thank
my head hurts from all the heavy cover thingy. because it's really important, but it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, so I think the way to resolve that in the future is that you determine the models against which you'll be receiving heavy cover first, and then roll those separately, and then you can allocate those differently.
So.
That's the first time that I think I've had it in a game where a unit like isn't universally benefiting from heavy cover. It's only against one or two models from the attacking unit, but yeah, it is.
It's and do you get it in the second turn of combat and fight if you fight back, or is it only on charge? Or...
Yeah, as long as you get it as long as you didn't charge that turn. So if it's the second round of fighting, then you'll both get it.
Okay.
And then it should be model by model basis, right? Through the thing.
Yeah, so it applies cover, just like cover would be for shooting. So if your model is receiving the heavy cover against that attack, then you can allocate to it, and it would get +1 save.
Yep.
The awkward part is where you only receive heavy cover from one enemy. So like for example, if an intercessor unit was attacking the Scarab, they would receive heavy cover from this guy but not from this guy, so you would just roll those two separately.
It really just slows down the game.
Be right back.
And having +1 save is the difference, since Scarabs saves on 6s, so against Chainswords I don't get a save unless I get heavy cover.
Right.
And Lich Guard saves on 2-ups against Chainswords and 3-ups against whatever they're called.
Cool. Well, I think that's gonna be it for me today, guys. It looks like the score's already input, so you're all set.
Yep. And did you wake up before to watch this, or are you going to bed?
I think I'm gonna go take a nap now.
Yeah. Have a nice nap.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Have a good one. All right, everybody. It's bedtime for Bonzo. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Yeah, we're just wrapping up.
Okay, cool. Then thanks for the tournament. It was a lot of fun. I will join the next pot for sure.
Great. Sounds good. Thanks for playing in it. Glad you had a good time.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Looks like we had some comments in here in the end. Yeah, the Necrons got smashed. Unfortunately, right at the end there, they lost all of their characters, which were their Where We Stand, We Fight targets. So they got zeroed out on that. Necrons went first, started strong on primary, but White Scars did the White Scars thing where they go to round 3 and kill everything. So that's where we're at. Garlum So you're streaming, had to pop in, give my love for reviewing a Tyranid list on the Alpha League podcast. Yeah, that's your list. That's a cool list. One thing I'm always a little wary about, especially with those Hive Tyrant lists, is that in some situations those Hive Tyrants are going to be worth like all your points, or all of your opponent's points, and that's both a blessing and a curse. For the people in chat who missed the Alpha League podcast, I rehosted it on the channel, but you can check that over. I think it's twitch.tv/slowwolf is where that was streamed. But yeah, it was a Tyranid brigade with 2 Hive Tyrants and Swarm Lord, a bunch of troops, Venom Throps, Double Exocrine, and Hive Guard. And I really like the archetype of list. I think it's one of my favorite lists to play, but unfortunately, your opponent a lot of times can like bring it down, abhor the witch, and score 8 points off of Hive Tyrants. And it's very difficult to stop that from happening because a lot of your damage output comes from those Hive Tyrants. That's why I think the stuff that the board control units that are give up less secondary objectives, like Warriors and Zone Thropes, I think are usually a little bit more consistent, but way less fun. So there you go. That said, if you're playing against a bunch of Space Marines, Smashy Hive Tyrants will kill the crap out of everything that isn't a Blade Guard veteran, essentially. So, and you get the Hive Guard to shoot the Blade Guard veterans. So you're, I think you're in an okay spot. In that meta, it seemed like the Alpha League meta was basically nothing but Space Marines. So, Space Marines and other Tyranids, and those guys can be good into those matchups for sure. I've been playing a Devour Hive Tyrant in a couple of games, and it's been really clutch because Space Marines are becoming less popular. So that's going to be it for me today. Thanks everybody for tuning in. The next scheduled stream we have, I believe, is not until this coming Saturday, but I'm sure I'll be live this week playing some games. We're going to try to fine tune the Space Wolves list I've been playing. Might try some other factions and really just dabble around. Maybe get back to some Tyranids at some point. It's basically on holidays, so I'm going to be streaming a lot, I think. So stay tuned for that. Thanks everybody again for watching. Have a good one, and keep it classy, folks.